Welcome to is it Wednesday? It's Wednesday night. Welcome Wednesday night to MME Live with me and Brucifer. And if anyone else pops in, whew,
It is Wednesday. I just
see,
realized that.
yeah, it seems like everyone's streaming so much that by the time we get to the show, it's like, but that's all right. We'll talk about Kingpin tonight.
Yeah,
Forget
yeah.
Kang. Kingpin is the new major villain the MCU needs right now. And Anthony's calling me out, saying using an IGN article. L for the article. Why?
Well, it is IGN. They really suck. They haven't been good in years.
Hey, betas, VHS, and Laserdisc. You're going old school.
I got to change that. I was called a beta on a stream the other day, so I said, okay, yeah, I'll be beta, VHS, Laserdisc. I'll be all of it.
Oh, okay. How are you doing, Joe? How are you doing, Bruce?
I'm doing pretty good. I felt crappy yesterday. I don't know what the hell was wrong with me. I was like sweating and anxious and just tired.
Yeah. I don't know. Everything's slowing down for me. I'm not getting eBay sales, and everything's just slow. And I'm just like, oh, this January stinks or something. It's just January.
Yeah, it could be.
2024. CJH is here with just the eyes. What's that mean? Daryl Taylor says, Max, please no MCU complaining. Like it or don't watch it. Move on, he's saying.
What? Who's this?
Daryl saying move or don't watch it if you don't like it. No, I think
Watch what?
I think
What?
people
No
that
idea
don't like the MCU should watch it too. So it helps the numbers and they keep making more content.
What aren't we watching?
Well, I think what Daryl's saying is gets tired. This could be a topic. We could start off with this topic. The fans that like a lot of Disney entertainment, Star Wars and Marvel and DC Warner Brothers, get kind of frustrated with and they might even say, are they not a real fan if all they do is complain? The fans that complain about all the properties but watch everything. Now, me personally, and I would love to get Bruce and Joe. I know Joe's going to have a hot take on this. I say let them complain as long as they watch it, because watching it helps more content get made.
Hey, can I derail us a little bit, but stay sort of on topic at the
already?
same time?
I just asked the question, Joe. Just asked the question,
okay.
betas.
Okay. Well, a couple months ago, when the Marvels first hit theaters,
okay,
some guy popped up in my Twitter feed.
Yes,
and he was going on about like how the Marvels was doing terrible, blah 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 blah. And I responded with a very, very sincere answer. I said, well, it's because of the streaming and the prioritization of streaming. People don't feel an urgency to go to the theater if it wasn't for the shortened theatrical windows.
I disagree with that.
You're wrong, but I said it like I always say.
I agree with Joe.
I said like I always say. Well, what I didn't realize was the guy I was talking to, you couldn't have a sincere conversation with this guy because I didn't know who it was, but it's the guy who founded Midnight's Edge, and Midnight's Edge is one of the most toxic. No, not Tom Connors, Andre, the guy like above Tom Connors even. So you can't have a sincere conversation with that guy because he's as toxic a troll as there is. But his response to me was, the Marvels has been out for 2 weeks. Word of mouth is out. This film is a failure because I said when it hits streaming, I said I bet it's going to be a hit when it hits streaming is what I said, and he said word of mouth is out. The film will not be reevaluated. That's what he said, and I wrote back, "You are wrong." I wrote, "You are wrong." I said, "Did you see Blue Beetle last week? Was the #1 streaming movie in America on Max? These movies do very, very well in streaming." So yesterday, the Marvels hit digital, and I don't know if you saw, but it was trending today on Twitter because all these people suddenly saw the Marvels because it's now on.
I don't think they would have bought their tickets though.
Word of mouth through the roof. people on Twitter are now talking about how much fun the movie is. It suddenly found this audience that just saw it. So I went back and I had to really scroll back and I took screenshots of everybody saying how much they love the Marvels. And I responded to that old tweet from him saying it will not be reevaluated. And I just put screenshots of all the people saying how great it was. And I was like, yeah, this comment didn't age well. And he was silent. He didn't say a word to me.
I mean, the thing is that movies that don't do well at the box office, they always does well on physical media. So for the Marvels that didn't make that much at the box office because of the strike, and the strike ended a day before
you guys
that makes sense.
are making excuses for it. I still liked it, but I don't think it's a movie that people are going to be like, I'm paying for that. I think they're okay. It's I think it's a movie that they're going to be like, oh, that's a fun watch on streaming.
First one made $1 billion.
I'm a fan of the movie.
Yeah, well, no, it doesn't hold weight. The first one made $1 billion. It's a sequel to $1 billion hit.
Yeah, there are other factors. I'm not saying that the movie itself didn't qualify for the $1 billion, but it was in between. Infinity War and Endgame is a huge factor. Everything that rose all ships around that.
That is not a factor.
It is a factor.
That is not a factor because I will tell you another movie that was sandwiched between those movies, Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Yeah, but they had an end credit sequence that paged Captain Marvel.
So what?
No, that was the end credit. The end credit for that movie was just the Ant-Man.
To get back to the question though, Daryl, here's what I think you should do. I think you should stop expecting or wanting people to change, especially hateful people that just complain about everything, and change yourself. And just don't let it bother you. Laugh at it and say you're counting as a view. Just like on YouTube. When there's people that don't like me and they still watch, I'm like, well, I don't wish them ill will or anything, but that's still success. Not that there's that many because we got 16 viewers right now. Maybe I need more people to hate me and watch.
I agree with Joe that a lot of these movies have found success on VOD and physical media. Look at Black Adam. Black Adam cleaned up Black Adam cleaned up on HD Blu-ray last year, 4K.
Yeah.
So
it was #1 in the UK, which I was shocked.
But what do you think? What my advice for Daryl? Stop expecting people to change that aren't going to change, that make money, that actually watch the stuff and change yourself, not to get upset when they're complaining.
Or you can stop or you can stop watching hate videos and you won't get suggested. Only watch positive stuff.
Facts. Well, the thing is, I don't watch those negative people. I really don't care about them and stuff. I just you like the movie? Well, let me see what review about the movie. That's it. I really don't.
If you are just joining us, we got almost 19 people watching. Please like the video. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Over 60% of viewers of this channel aren't subscribed yet. It's free. It's a free service. And we provide great positive content with really different opinions. That's when my pal Joe is here. Bruce and Anthony, we very rarely actually agree, honestly, which is a good thing.
Most of the time, Max is wrong on a lot of issues.
I am not wrong.
He's wrong.
We're just here to push back on his stuff. That's what we do here.
I think since there's more competition for your entertainment hours, that the product has to be better. And even though the Marvels is doing good on streaming, which is great, I think it's a certain type of product that people are more apt to pay with, justify the cost within their already streaming subscription than pay extra and go to a theater. I don't think it's a premium.
I'm not debating that.
Even though I like it, it's not a premium Marvel experience. It's not like amazing. And I think that's what they want.
What is a premium Marvel experience?
Like Avengers or Captain America movies, or
so you mean one movie like every 5 years is worth going to the movie theater to see?
No, I think they need a certain quality should be in the theater, or the budget should be considered when you do a different movie. Like maybe the Marvels is great, but maybe the budget should have been smaller.
Well, the budget was high because of COVID.
And it's also a sequel to $1 billion hit.
Okay, I'm just saying
all these movies were COVID movies.
You don't make $1 billion and then say it's time to do the sequel to our $1 billion hit. But we don't think this one's going to make that much money. Like there's not logic there. So let's lower the budget.
No, I think there is. I think if it's not a big movie like an ensemble movie, like Deadpool 3 is obviously doing something different than just Deadpool, so the budget should
It's gonna have
increase.
1 million cameos.
But-
That's all.
But good.
That's good.
Fox is going to save the MCU. Isn't that hilarious?
Wait,
Well,
Is it that funny?
Aren't you the same one that was
wanted-
complaining about James Gunn and his characters in Superman Legacy, but Deadpool 3 cameos are good?
He has a point. He has a point with that.
Really?
One. He has a point. He has a point.
No.
He has a point. He has a point.
No, I wasn't complain. I just he
stop.
got rid of a lot of characters to make Superman Legacy. It's called
What
Superman
characters?
Legacy. It's the first movie. This is the third movie with Deadpool 3. It's the first movie. There's a big difference there. I think you're not being fair with the way you're framing that, Bruce.
No, I'm framing it
A third
exactly
movie
as you
compared
said
to
it.
a third movie compared to a reboot. I'm okay with all of it. I was criticizing him because he was criticizing other movies about cameos. I'm saying hypocrite much, James Gunn, because you have all kind of cameos.
He was talking about the cameos that aren't important to the story.
Yeah, everything he does is important to the story, but when other people do, it's not.
If a movie is not important to a cameo, I don't see why the cameo is there for no reason. Unless if it's setting up something that is huge and stuff. Yeah, I agree with that comment that you said.
Yeah, he's not a Vincenzo Trump.
No.
But I saw some idiot when he made that comment. Some idiot on Twitter was like, "Oh yeah, well you put George Clooney in The Flash," and it's like, two things. Number one, he did not put George Clooney in The Flash. He didn't direct that movie. That was Andy Muschietti. Number two,
that was as the Miller that came up with it.
And George Clooney being in The Flash was crucial to the plot because the whole point was that the timeline had changed again. If you had not put him in there, you would not have delivered that message.
And I enjoyed that cameo. That was a good cameo in the Flash movie. Actually,
right?
Like, oh, that's Clooney. It was funny.
What do you think about what I tell to tell to the viewers though, that like Daryl, we should just change the way we react to some of this stuff and just laugh at the idiots and be happy that they're watching. Just like Star Wars. I have a lot to complain about Star Wars, but the shows are good and they're getting decent. They could be better viewership, but if they're watching these Star Wars shows, that's a win. Look at how YouTube channels work. The people that don't like, they still watch. That's a win. If they're getting viewed. Now, unfortunately, with DC, it's a different story. People stopped watching and complained about it. At least they're still watching Disney Star Wars. People are going to complain about everything.
They didn't really stop watching, though.
DC?
No.
Well, not everyone, but some.
No,
some people stop watching.
It's the same as Marvel. They're doing well on streaming. It's the shortened theatrical window. It's like I keep saying, there's no superhero fatigue. Everyone's just waiting for them to come home.
Exactly, I agree.
As soon as they hit streaming, they do great. The people still
Joe's
watch
right.
them.
What was the top two superhero movies last year? Guardians and Across the Spider-Verse. Two great movies that the audience enjoy and love and is taken care of.
Well, did you notice how listen? I'm going to highlight this. Do you know how hard Degrassi's been going at me lately? Saying my unwashed underwear. What? I just can't see the X-Men's formal introduction to the MCU getting an R rating.
X-Men will never get an R rating. The PG-13
is
character.
Unwashed underwear.
The only character that might get an R-rated movie of the X-Men is just Wolverine.
He's saying PG-13 Deadpool 3 isn't going to say that. They're not doing that. I doubt. It's possible.
Yeah, they've already confirmed Deadpool 3 is rated R. They confirmed that a couple of years ago.
I just don't not with Wolverine and his claws and Deadpool at the same. They're not gonna get that situation together and then chance it by making it PG-13. Maybe if it's Deadpool on his own, but not Wolverine too.
Yeah, why would X-Men be R-rated? Like out of any comic has the X-Men, only Wolverine is the only character that I could think of. Like,
well, comics aren't really rated by ratings like that.
Yeah.
So
It's like even every X-Men been PG-13.
You know, the last couple of months, Shadowcat has been slicing throats and killing people left and right in X-Men comics. So
Yeah.
All these characters were introduced in books that were at one time approved by the Comics Code Authority. So all of them can be done on a PG or PG-13.
If you
Yes.
like, if you have an interesting story for an R-rated movie, go ahead, make it. Out of any
I agree, Isaac. The Marvels isn't the same as these MCU movies: Captain America, Soldier, Civil War, Avengers: Infinity War, Endgame, Spider-Man: No Way Home. Those are epic superhero movies.
Oh yeah, without doubt, those are the perfect superhero movies that the audience love and enjoy. Yeah,
you know, and just because a movie's R-rated doesn't mean it's going to be good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
No,
no,
I
there's a
didn't
lot.
say
There's a
that.
lot of shitty R-rated movies.
I didn't say that.
Not every R-rated movie. Like there's a lot of not great R-rated movies that I've seen, and then there's some amazing R-rated movies.
You know,
I just watched a
enjoy
shitty R-rated movie last night. I watched Wired, the John Belushi story. Truly
Oh.
terrible. Rated R.
Really?
What is it? What is that movie
think-
even about?
It's a like a kind of a documentary.
Well, no, it's a docudrama. You know, it's Michael Chiklis. The Thing was John Belushi.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Horrible movie. Truly horrible.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, let's get to the main article that
Favorite article?
Anthony had an issue with, was calling me out. It's like L for the IGN article.
Yeah, IGN sucks.
No,
bro,
it
they
doesn't.
are terrible at reviewing anything.
They
do.
are.
Like
They're not
every
as
time.
bad as people say.
No, they are.
Yes, they are.
They good at video game, I guess. But like reviewing movies and TV shows and all, like no, they're not good at that.
I question their ratings for their reviews for video games. They're really biased. They're biased as hell towards Nintendo games.
Oh, 100% they are. I know.
Okay. Well, here's the article. Forget Kang. Kingpin is the major villain the MCU needs right now.
For the streets.
That's a pretty stupid headline.
Yeah, for
Why
the
is it
streets,
stupid?
dog.
It doesn't even make sense.
Why doesn't it make sense? Forget Kang. Kingpin is the major MCU villain that MCU
Kingpin's
needs
not
right
a
now.
major villain.
Kingpin is not a
really.
major villain.
Well,
He's
they can make him
really-
in live action.
That's like saying, forget Darkseid. Joe Chill is the villain the DC universe
Oh my
needs.
god. Captain Cole will be the new villain of the DCU.
I disagree.
Master.
Kingpin is
Reverse Flash.
a lot.
Oh no,
Kingpin-
well, I can see Reverse Flash.
Oh, yeah, Reverse
Kingpin
Flash
is a
is
lot
great,
more of a villain than Joe Chill. Come on,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
not
but
the
like-
same.
like,
That's
the
not
thing
even the
about
same.
My point is, he's a street level villain.
Yeah, he's a
He's
street
not- he's
level
not a
character.
universe.
Yeah, like
He's a
he's
super
go
villain.
against
He's-
Daredevil.
If you
He's
were
not a
going to
super
do,
villain.
He's
if
not a
you were
super-
going, just because he doesn't have superpowers,
He's no Lex Luthor. Sorry.
he's super.
Right.
Yes, he's on Lex Luthor's level.
No, he's not.
What? He's not.
Yes,
that-
he is.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Never has been.
Did he just say that?
Yes.
What? Oh, fuck.
I think he could be too. He could go even
Hashtag
further.
read a comic.
No,
Yeah.
come on. Kingpin is does some
How?
devious stuff.
Yeah, hashtag read a comic.
It's
hashtag not ISOM.
Kingpin is a great character for the street.
Oh no,
heroes.
we're losing Cal. Unsubscribe. No,
Yeah,
Max,
like
on my take.
that's what he is. Like he's it's not. Yeah, thank you, DL.
Oh, DL, get in here and
Yeah.
say it. Get in here and say
No,
it.
like
Yeah.
Kingpin is
confused
literally
by this.
just what Joe say is a street level character that fight Daredevil,
Listen.
Spider-Man, King.
You're getting
Daredevil,
distracted by
Spider-Man,
the bald head.
Luke
You're
Cage,
seeing a bald
Iron
head, and
Fist.
you're going,
No,
"Oh, that's
and
cool."
all those
no,
other superheroes. Yeah.
All Kingpin needs to do is interact with an Avenger that has some
No,
superpowers and
he's
find
really
something
not.
on him,
He's
and then he'll be
not.
like Lex.
No, he's not that
Yes.
type of villain. He's not that type of villain, man. He's not.
I think so.
No. Oh my gosh, Lord God mercy. My God.
Seriously, you're gonna head.
He's more
No.
comparable to the Penguin.
You could, yeah,
Yes.
I'll give you that comparison. Yeah, I'll give you that
Henchman, funny looking. Yes.
one. Yeah, I'll give you that one comparison. They're both amazing, but like, yeah, it's just for the.
Now,
street-
has he been
street
tested?
serve,
Has he done as much as Lex Luthor in the comic? No, but I think there's opportunity there. Maybe I should say I think he can be
No.
I mean, he's
on the
literally his
level of
famous.
Lex.
His famous.
in the MCU. I think he can be.
His famous.
This
his famous
version,
thing-
Yeah.
I mean, this version, yes, because he only has one against.
Send you a link. What, Daryl?
What?
DL, go ahead. DL.
I think he has. Okay, now his mic
Kingpin is on a Lex Luthor level.
He's not Lex Luthor level. I'm not gonna stay on it very long because I'm trying to go to sleep. But yeah, no, Kingpin is not on Lex Luthor's level. Not at all. He doesn't have the intelligence of Lex Luthor.
Oh, you don't think?
Well, no, he does not. No. Sure, I understand why you see the comparisons because they're like, they're both street.
Bald, white.
Yeah, they're both bald and they both have big businesses and you're like, oh yeah, Lex Luthor. No.
Well, people root for some people root for Kingpin in the city like they do for Lex too. They think he has his followers, and Kingpin and Lex also might get into politics as well.
Where are you getting your knowledge of?
Why are you getting this knowledge, bro?
What? Lex has never got involved in
Lex
politics.
run for president,
and so did Kingpin.
But this Kingpin is being the mayor of New York City. There's a difference between a president and being a mayor.
I know there's a difference. I'm saying he could get there.
No,
he would never don't think he's
never.
Yeah,
and he is very intelligent. He's done some devious stuff.
Yeah, but I've said before, I don't think he's not an Avengers level threat. I don't think he can't be. He can't be an Avengers level threat.
What if he works with some villain that has superpowers too?
I think
put together a legion.
Listen,
Doom.
I think the most interesting thing. I mean, that's an interesting thing to explore because Kingpin would be somebody that would like hire a bunch of like older Avengers villains or villains around the MCU to do his bidding. That's probably the best thing he can do.
He did it in the comics, and when he formed the Thunderbolts, the Police Manhattan, and they were all Spider-Man Rogue Gallery, Rhino, and Shocker. Like,
look, Cal says he's getting secondhand embarrassment by what I'm saying. It's not that far off.
If he's going to be a villain, I think at the most they could maybe make him a Young Avengers villain, maybe at most.
All he needs is a super friend,
and even then, we can just smack him around with magic.
Yeah, he's done. Against Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange, it's over.
Oh yeah, if he fights Doctor Strange, he'd be gone. He goes straight to jail. That's where he's going.
Sue Storm would just put him in a bubble and just suffocate him.
Well, what would happen if Lex was fighting a superhero?
He has a suit.
Well, we saw he has a suit, and every time we see Lex against Superman, he always sometimes loses, and sometimes Superman.
I mean, sure. I mean, yes, and he also, he has
what did Lex do when he fought the Justice League? He got the Legion of Doom. He had people to help.
Legion of Doom, yes. So
yeah.
that's
So how many people worked for Kingpin?
A lot in the comics. It depends on the villains.
All you need to do is Kingpin is mastermind the ideas.
Street level.
You think he should
street level villains?
Are you saying that he should form the Masters of Evil?
Oh God, no.
Yeah.
or the Frightful Four.
Yeah.
No, but like
is that actually from the
thing, I would love to see Kingpin and form a street level villains, but I don't think Sony will allow it because Sony is very petty when it comes to for MCU to use their.
Oh yeah, Sony's already messing it up.
Yeah, Sony's like Craven. He was gonna be Tom Holland's villain for Spider-Man 3 before Sony, made them change it and put the multiverse stuff with it. So
yeah, but what if Kingpin?
It's just no. Yeah, but Sony's petty. I would love to see other villains that they haven't introduced, like Craven. Craven could help Kingpin easily, hunting down Spider-Man and stuff like that. So,
yeah, I think
Isaac
he'd
says
be
the
perfect
Beyonder.
for.
Go ahead, Dio.
Yeah, like I said, I think he would be perfect for a Young Avengers. Or if they eventually bring back the Defenders.
Yep.
But as like Avengers, if we're talking about Avengers, Kingpin's Empire, like nah, bro, no, we ain't trying to see that.
No.
Trying to see that, bro.
I think
He's
people
good- he
cheer.
get
I
destroyed.
think if you're going into the politics, people could get behind Kingpin. He could be a huge threat that way. Not to get political here, but even to get in the real politics.
I mean, if
There's an
you watch,
opportunity
I'm
there.
not going to spoil what happens, but in Echo, but they do tease something at the very end. That we
I didn't
see.
finish yet. I have to finish tonight.
Well, I mean,
You going to be on the spoiler stream tomorrow?
I still
Yeah.
haven't seen past the
All
first
right.
episode.
I'm on like the 4th episode.
I would say, I mean, the last episode he's set up to be
Well, don't spoil it for me.
Yeah, don't spoil.
something that is we connected to Daredevil Born Again, and him and Spider-Man 4.
Oh, cow! I
stuff like
love
that.
that.
So yeah.
Avengers Kingpin Society.
Kingpin Society.
Oh, that's awesome. You should write comics, Cal.
Oh my god, that is a cool name actually.
Kingpin Society. Kingpin is going to work with Thunderbolt Ross, Val Zemo, and Sharon Carter, and maybe Leader. See?
That is true. I could see that.
You're all
'cause
underestimating. I'll be right. I'm speculating. Thank you, Cal. I'm going to title this clip out the Kingpin Society and how it's
Well,
going to rock the Avengers.
It's
And
a
he's going
shame.
to become a Lex Luthor
Yeah.
level threat.
You see, it's a shame Michael Clark Duncan passed away, because if you
Oh,
want
right.
to do
God rest
Kingpin
his soul.
Society, you got to bring in Michael Clark Duncan and John Rhys Davies as the Kingpins of alternate dimensions.
Oh man, I would have loved to see him.
Let's bring Colin Farrell's Bullseye. Let's do it. Let's
I would
do it.
actually, I would love to see a cameo from him actually one day. He said he'd be down to play the character again.
You know,
Been a
Colin
part of
Farrell
the
was a good
Alliance
Bullseye.
of Evil.
I think
Hydra.
I think Kingpin, he would be a threat if he couldn't be taken out by Kamala Khan, but he can be, so he's not a threat.
Yeah, he has many times.
Yeah,
Yeah, but Avengers can't kill either. That's just like Superman. Superman can take out Lex, but Lex always has something on Superman.
He always at the kryptonite.
Yeah.
Like that's his thing.
Or
about
if not the kryptonite, threatening an innocent, and you don't see Kingpin could do that too. I don't understand why all of you on the panel are underestimating Kingpin, especially this version of Kingpin, who's pretty brutal.
yeah.
he killed people.
I mean,
He
yeah,
killed a
he's
bunch of
dangerous.
people.
He's dangerous if he has a car door. I guess he could use a car door.
Oh yeah, use that car door, man.
Captain
No,
Marvel,
wait,
put
yo,
your
wait,
head in
I
this
think
car
was
door
it-
for a second.
Was
Hey,
it
Aaron, you
season-
should pop
I think
in
was
sometime.
when in season 1 when he just chopped that guy head off in the car door, I was like, God damn.
Okay.
He's
Well, let's
like,
see
that
what.
was brutal. I think.
Oh
this-
no, I can't read it. It
Yeah,
contains
there's
spoilers for
spoilers.
Marvel's
Yeah.
Echo.
Spoilers for Echo.
So they're probably talking about the ending that you're.
Yeah,
This is why you.
yeah.
This is why you're supposed to be prepared before the stream.
Don't scroll through it if there's spoilers in there.
Although this, okay,
Well,
that-
the words are so small they can't read that. They ain't reading that.
Yeah, but I can read them. I'm
Kingpin
trying
may
not
not
to.
cut out to rule the multiverse, but he does represent a golden opportunity for Marvel. Why am I
Exactly.
getting tampon ads?
because you like that.
Because
No,
you
I
have a sandy
don't.
you have a sandy vagina?
No, why did she?
Oh
Oh,
lord.
thanks. You ruined my clip out, Bruce. Thank you.
No, it made perfect for my clip out.
No, use that for a short.
Yes, I am.
That sounds like a porn name. Is there a Sandy Vagina? There's got to be. There has to be.
Oh my
I
god.
don't know. So Google it. Google it. Not while you're on stream though.
Googling that?
Not while you're on stream.
But no,
Oh
I
look,
think
Isaac's excited about your spoiler stream tomorrow night.
Oh, awesome! I can't wait. Can't wait for everyone.
He got his
to
ass
come in.
kicked by Kate Bishop.
He
Yeah, let's
didn't
not-
get. He didn't
Actually,
get.
no,
his
no, he
ass
didn't get his
kicked.
ass kicked by Kate Bishop.
No, bro, because he was not trying to kill her. Bro, you really want him to kill a little girl?
Yes.
Like that is
He
crazy.
tossed- He tossed Kate Bishop through a wall. No,
yeah,
he
tossed
didn't.
he tossed it to the wall. He was not trying to kill her, bro. Like if
Well-
he really wanted to, he could have, but he couldn't. I mean, come on, like he just,
Well, let's look at every upcoming movie and show in the MCU.
It's only one show this year.
Why?
Why not? I'm excited. I'm still an MCU fan.
I
Until
mean, he
you put
would.
out-
Yes, I mean, yes, he would,
Wait.
Karen, but he was not trying to.
Echo?
until you put out
Just
until you
already
put
came
out,
out.
until you put out a stream that says I was really excited for this. Then the critic scores came out, and now I don't want to see it. But if my friends can convince me to see it, that'll be another story. Even though
No,
movie
I don't-
talk.
I don't do that.
Yeah, that's exactly how you sound. That's
No.
exactly how.
No,
you
there was one movie I was. Oh, that's the only movie I did that. See, here's the context, you BSer. The only movie I did that for was Venom 3. That's the only superhero
You mean
movie
Venom
I'm
2?
not looking for. No, Venom 3. Because they're talking about Venom 3 coming out, and I'm like, I probably won't see that unless
Oh,
I
okay.
put out a poll and people say vote on
Even the
it.
audience agrees with me. Look at this.
No,
That
it is not. No, it is not, Jacob. No. That was for Venom 3 only. All the other movies I'm going to see gladly. I want to see.
You gonna see Madam Web gladly?
Yeah. I mean, I don't expect
You gonna
much.
take your girl to see that on Valentine's Day next month?
No, she's done with
Unfortunately,
superhero
yes.
movies after Aquaman 2. She's done.
Oh, that's tough.
She was done before that, and then I convinced her to go, and then she's like, "No, I'm really done. Don't drag me to these movies anymore."
My girl wants me to take her to see it. I'm like, you animal.
Agatha, Darkhold Diaries.
Yeah.
Oh, this shit's still coming out.
It's coming out. It's coming out
Why?
later this year. Yeah.
Getting Wicked
X-Men
in that.
97.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Hopefully
What do you mean
that's good.
Cares about
What do you
X-Men?
mean?
I
Who
care.
cares?
I don't care about that crap.
Spider-Man
What?
freshman year.
It's gonna be like 8
okay.
episodes. Really?
You a hater? Wait, it's
No,
only 8
I
episodes.
think-
Wait, it's only 8 episodes?
These shows only like 7 or 8 episodes.
9.
Oh no,
Eyes of
that's no. They
Wakanda
gotta do more
series.
than that. They gotta do more.
See.
Or is this still happening?
I think. Well, they
Wakanda
say. Well,
show.
they say 2024, but they didn't give a release date.
Yeah, I haven't heard any updates on it starting
Yeah, they
production.
say. Yeah, they announced it on the Wonder or whatever. That's not coming out this year. What the fuck?
2025.
Oh, that's coming 2024.
Fantastic
Yeah.
Four,
I don't know when this-
2027.
2027.
What are you
maybe.
doing?
Thunderbolts,
Should not
Yeah,
happen.
of course,
Trying
that's
to
true.
compete
Blade.
with Superman Legacy. Good luck.
not
with that.
happening. Kang Dynasty,
That's getting delayed.
Secret Wars,
That's getting delayed.
Shang-Chi,
Spider-Man 4.
Legend of the Ten
Well,
Rings
that's
2,
that's happening because the
Shang-Chi
director stepped
2
down.
and Armor
Armor Wars.
I do not.
There's
want
no
to see
release date for
Armor
that
Wars.
one. There's no
Let's
release
be
date
real.
for
Is
Iron.
there something weird going on with Ironheart?
I
I'm
mean,
sure
it's,
there is.
I mean, she was great in Black Panther too. I enjoy her character there. I don't know
Yeah,
why
no,
her
I
TV
mean, but
shows will be on.
it's been done
Like
filming for a
mentioned.
while. We haven't heard anything.
Well,
I don't know.
I mean, we don't know the release date of it. That's the thing. They haven't announced the release date for these. Well, Daredevil, they
Daredevil, yeah.
start shooting soon.
What the
Actually,
heck?
Wonder Man, I was surprised that they actually started production again because I was worried. Not that I didn't want to see it. It's just that that look, with them reevaluating everything. I'm like, oh no, are they not going to do Wonder Man? But
So we're gonna
Yeah.
get Wonder Man before we get Blade.
Yeah.
Before you move on, let me just do this. If you missed my show on Monday, Anthony Beltray won this. He will be receiving
And I
this
accept.
in the mail.
in his
Did-
honor. Sorry he
did I
couldn't
win?
be here tonight.
That's
Sorry
a
he couldn't be here
beautiful
tonight. I will accept.
I will be mailing it
Max,
out this
just
week.
admit it. You just got bad luck.
I'm on the panel. I should be in the chat. That's the thing.
Oh, wow.
I should have put the hashtag too because that's a really nice cover.
It is a nice cover.
Marvel Zombies.
There's no
And
release
Vision-
date for that.
I
one.
think
Like
Vision
Vision.
Quest is done.
There's no even they haven't even updated.
Yeah, Vision Quest it ain't happening, bro.
So,
There's no update for any of those 3 or 4 things.
Actually, I think if
that-
any of them need to happen, it's Vision Quest. I think that's the one that we
Listen,
need.
I like Vision, but I couldn't justify Vision Quest.
How can you not justify Vision Quest? We're just going to leave him in
Vision,
limbo.
I mean, the last time we saw him was in WandaVision. He left to somewhere,
First of
and
all,
that's the last time we ever heard him.
it
Yeah,
makes
yeah.
no
There's
sense
no closure.
how White Vision was even created. And yes, I get it, comic book logic, but there's too many hoops that they were going over. But you just made a White Vision out of nowhere. Can you explain how?
I mean, it's the government. The government. You know, the government. They took Vision parts and
The
stuff
only
like
person
that.
that was able to create Ultron wasn't even a person. It was. I mean, I'm sorry. The only person that was able to make Vision wasn't even a person. Ultron. Ultron made Vision. He's the only one that's made a Vision. How is the government making a Vision?
Well, I mean, they have the materials for it. You know, the government. The government is
Also, he's
is smart
made by
as
an
hell.
Infinity Stone. An Infinity Stone. How did the government do that?
that's not comic accurate.
I don't.
The
I mean,
MCU isn't comic accurate. So
I know that. Unfortunately,
No, even James Gunn universe.
maybe that's the problem. They have all these great stories. Instead of taking these great stories that worked in comics and translate them to the big screen, no, let's make stuff up and throw this
Oh,
here, throw that there.
I disagree. I think that's their strength.
West Coast Avengers, Behold the Vision.
Oh, that is a cool
Oh,
comic cover.
let's
I
get a
ain't gonna
West
lie.
Coast Avengers movie. Put Kingpin
I would
in
love
there.
I would love a West Coast.
I
Avengers
don't know
movie.
what would be the MCU version of that team, but
You know, it was all the B and C list characters back then.
yeah, so I don't know what version
All
of
right,
that
so
team. Yeah.
we do have some unfortunate news. It
Is this
seems
Well,
unfortunate?
this
Yes,
is
it
not
is.
She
official.
didn't even come. What?
It's
Like
not.
This
she
is
didn't
not
even say it
official.
was
This was
canceled. She just said that she doesn't think a second season will happen because the budget blew up. Like what?
Joe, this
How
is
is
something.
a big deal?
This is something that you do that I think is kind of a little bit of copish.
No,
Just
I'm talking
because
about.
they didn't announce, they don't announce that they're not going to do another. They just don't do it when they don't.
Tatiana Maslany in an interview said, "I don't think there's going to be a season 2.
Yes.
That is a very big difference than the show was
Yeah,
canceled."
like
And I
she
didn't say
didn't.
I didn't say it was canceled. It just says
Yeah.
unfortunate news
So
that
it's
she's got
yeah.
no news on it, so it's
Well,
not going
it's
to happen
not
anytime
it's
soon.
not official. It's
It
not
would be
official.
the more time that goes past where they don't start a season 2, the less likely there is a season 2, in my opinion.
Well, let's
Not
be
necessarily.
fair. Let's be fair. People, when Ahsoka finished, they were like, "But they're not making a season 2. They're not going to do a season 2."
I didn't say that.
Season 2 announced.
Yeah,
Other
that's
like Star
different.
Wars fans doubted that there was going to be a season.
Yeah, like that. What Aaron said, they usually announce it if the
Well,
show's
well,
limited
this
to
no
show.
good news, Joe, in combination with Iger's comments that not everyone needs and three movie that does that translate. Not everyone needs a second season 2. He didn't
Well,
specifically say that, but
Well, yeah,
Well,
not everyone does need a second season. Nobody's
Yes.
clamoring for a season 2 of Moon Knight.
Nope, I'm not.
Nope,
That
not
was
at all.
that was horrible.
Yeah, that was. Not good.
well, there's
You know, if you like,
I like
if you
She-Hulk.
like, if you like Moon Knight,
And
you should go get
WandaVision.
checked.
WandaVision is my favorite MCU show. My absolute favorite. I don't think there's anywhere to go in a second season.
No, that's the
They
reason why
ended that story.
Yeah,
even
that was it.
even the showrunner and the director for that says like, no, there's no point of doing a season 2. There's like that. They ended it. That's it.
Yeah,
There's
I'll
limited
say
shit.
this: like, even though I didn't like the show, I do like She-Hulk. I don't think they need a second season. I think they
Yeah.
just need to put her They need to put her in movies or have her appear in other people's stuff.
Well,
I think
look what Degrassi says.
she'll
Will be an Avenger on the West Coast Avengers if they did that as a TV series.
I could see that. I could see that.
Ooh.
I could see that her being there.
She's also technically a member of the Fantastic Four.
She
Yeah.
as well. Yeah, that is
She can
true.
appear in other things. I even would
So-
love to see her and Deadpool interact. Like that would
Oh,
be
because they
fun.
both broke the fourth wall. Yeah.
But of all the MCU shows we've had on Disney Plus so far, She-Hulk is the one that lends itself most to a season 2.
It was
That is
more,
true.
Even more
that
so
is
than
true.
Loki.
it was
Well,
more
Well,
sitcom than any other show.
Loki just. I mean, I love both seasons of Loki, and I think amazing. I think even times I think it's perfect. It doesn't need.
I just
third
think
season.
fans of the show are in for a slight disappointment to get a season 2, but I do think, like Degrassi say, I think she will show up somewhere else.
Yeah, I could see her show up.
I think she's good to have on the Avengers or West Coast Avengers or other shows.
I think she could show up.
She does some more
think,
twerking. I'm good.
Yes, give me some more
that was-
twerking. Give me some more
that was
twerking,
funny.
baby.
bro. When that clip
green
went
booty.
that clip went viral on social
We
media.
need some more Megan.
and everybody
please.
hated it. Like, come on,
More
man.
Megan Thee
I
Stallion,
loved it.
please.
I don't care what people say. I
That
love
was
it.
great.
Oh, Megan Thee
You
Stallion was
know,
beautiful.
I've said this before. It's true. I did not know Megan Thee Stallion was a real person. I thought that she was like a made-up MCU celebrity. Like,
Oh no! She's a real celebrity that made great music for.
yeah, I didn't know that till the end credits when they
Yeah.
listed her as herself, and I'm like, oh, she's a real person.
Yep.
Yes, she is.
Yes, he is. That's why and I could see She-Hulk show up even in Daredevil Born Again as them maybe her coming to New York City, doing a case in New York City because I mean she's in Los Angeles.
I never understood this whole thing where people think Daredevil was demasculated by sleeping with She-Hulk in the show. I'm just
Oh,
like,
because they
wait,
didn't like
what?
that he did the walk of shame and
By the
Bro,
way,
come
for
on.
this,
He was eating. He was
Well,
It
let's
was,
get
it was
back.
her
for this
house.
story, I'm putting on my
Right.
I'm putting on my She-Hulk glasses right
Oh,
now.
that's nice.
Oh,
Yeah,
those
my-
are cool.
Oh,
There's my She-Hulk
Okay.
glasses.
Well, let's get to the actual quote from Miss Lonnie, please.
yes. Sir.
When asked by Code Names Live, the new class via Deadline, if She-Hulk would be returning for a second season, Maslany showed serious doubts, not even with the fan reception. She says, I don't think so. I think we blew our budget. And Disney was like, no, thanks.
Oh my god.
That sounds like Iger is doing.
Yeah, and
As
she
for the
also was
budget-
one of the few actors that went against Bob Iger during the strike and stuff like that. So I'm pretty
So,
sure
besides
he
the
doesn't.
controversy with certain people that
Mm.
didn't like it and it went viral for,
Yeah,
I mean,
that
it
was
did
fake
go viral.
controversy, though.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it
No,
was.
it's not. It didn't do
Yeah,
as
it
well
was.
viewers.
It
It's
did.
not.
It was.
It
It was the
didn't
number.
tank.
It did great in
Didn't tank,
viewership
but it did
in
okay.
2022.
But based on the budget, just the budget alone,
What?
and where Disney and Marvel are right now, I don't think if they do another season that it's approaching Avengers budget that they
well,
could
that's
justify
because
it.
it ballooned because of budget.
COVID.
Yeah, well,
COVID,
yeah, we're
yeah,
gonna keep
yeah.
making this excuse for everything. Okay,
Bro, it's
And that
literally
was
you
so
saw
fun.
behind the
So-
scenes. Have
Wait
you
a minute.
never
Over
So
there
seen
you
happened-
don't
behind the scenes
want
of
you
the
don't want the
show?
truth. You don't want the truth because
no, it did. I'm okay with the truth. It did
Have you
happen.
have you not seen the
Well,
behind
there
the
you go.
scenes of these shows where everybody wearing masks and stuff like that and be like this is what Lee's doing in 2022.
You know, Max doesn't like it because it doesn't fit his narrative. That's
No,
all.
I
true.
say it's a factor, but it can't be the end all excuse for everything. It has mixed reception. The show, it
No, it
wasn't
doesn't.
bomb, but it
doesn't.
wasn't
Okay.
great.
It had
It
great
was-
ratings.
some online trolls didn't
Oh, it
like
did
it,
not.
and those online
Online
trolls don't know.
trolls,
Yeah,
don't know
help
the
me out.
character.
I'm not saying it's a dumpster fire of a show. I'm just
Yeah,
saying based on the budget, it doesn't warrant a second season from where I'm sitting. Even though I want a second season, I want a second season.
You know, you do this whole playing the fence with stuff. Well,
No,
both
I'm not playing the
sides.
fence. I'm
This
being
side.
completely fair.
No,
this
look,
side.
look, guys. Look,
DL,
guys.
I like the show. Go ahead, DL.
Yeah,
Help
look,
me out
guys.
here.
I know it's fun to dogpile on Max, but like this is one of the few instances where he's
What?
correct. The show was not loved by everyone. It is very mixed response by a lot of
Only by some really like online trolls
Well,
who don't know the
just for
comics.
example,
No,
the
it is-
original Incredible Hulk TV show was a lot more widely accepted and successful.
I've heard from critics. I've heard from just regular people I see every day.
Like just
It is
today,
so split. It is
just today on the Campia show, what's his name? Robert Meyer Burnett said one of the stupidest things I've ever heard. He was
course.
like, he's like, you know, they had all these John Byrne comics that they could have just read what John Byrne did and put it on the
Oh
screen.
my god!
But the writers were like, no, we're going to do our own thing. And it's like, dude, this was like a direct
Oh my
lift
God.
of the comic. This was
It really
exactly
was.
the comic. So if you say that, you're telling me you've never read the comic. And I know he has. But it's like, I guess he's got to keep his Gary cred or something.
I'm a little disappointed by DL throwing a jab at me, saying one of the few times I'm right. DL,
Oh my God! Stop being so sensitive, you ladybug. Anyway, I'm trying to help you. Anyway,
The
but,
Hulk
like,
was a success because there were only 3 channels back then.
excuses.
fourth wall breaking can only work so far. And yes, I understand how she is in the comics, but there's some things that works in a comic format. But when you're actually trying to write an actual show, that doesn't all work the same. The number one example is that finale. That finale did not work at all. It
The
The
finale
finale was
a cop-out.
brilliant. That
It
finale was
was a complete
absolutely
cop-out.
brilliant.
It was a complete cop out. There was
Yeah.
no resolution
Nope.
to that. He
Oh,
just
yeah, I mean,
ended
I don't. Yeah, the
everything.
finale was not good. Yeah,
she
for
used
sure.
her fourth wall breaking powers to just end the conflict, and that's it.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was like
it was awesome.
No effort. Like
I thought that was
it may
fun.
have been funny. It may have been funny, but there was
Yeah.
no proper
but
resolution. to
anticlimactic.
that
It
show.
worked, but it was anticlimactic and boring. No,
That's
I agree with you.
anticlimactic. Her
It's okay.
coming
Being
out
right is
into
low.
the
It can be really
into the Disney Plus menu screen is
It was
anticlimactic.
funny
No,
for a
that
second.
was
yeah.
epic. That was
Sure,
epic
that was
is
a
what that
funny
was.
gag, but that does not mean that was a good way to end the show.
I agree, Dio.
DL and Max
Oh,
are
for
both
sure,
wrong.
for
That's
sure.
Brian Singer's Rent Boy says something stupid you don't say.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Brian Singer's Rent Boy.
He's got Degrassi's
I
got
think
all
you have.
Degrassi's got all the dirt on Robert Meyer Burnett. I don't know what it is. He's never shared it. but
Oh,
he's got all
that's
the
who he's
dirt.
talking about. Oh, okay.
Or Campia. Campia was his Rent Boy.
No.
No, he meant
Robert
he
Meyer
did.
worked on
But Robert
Superman
Downey,
Returns.
yeah, Robert Downey,
Ew, who would pay that guy?
yeah.
Anyway.
But DL, I agree with your assertion that, like, even if we like She-Hulk, the finale didn't land, and you need to do that, especially if you want a season 2.
That is the extent of Deadpool taking out a notepad, drawing Francis blowing up, and ending the movie like that.
Yeah,
that's what it feels like. Like, come on now.
That would have been funny.
But does that?
I mean, I like Deadpool, but let's be honest, She-Hulk was better than Deadpool.
No.
What is wrong?
Deadpool's a character I thought you would. Joe, you love jokes.
What is going on?
Yeah, I like Deadpool. Deadpool's fine, but I mean, She-Hulk was better.
You better bring these spicy hot takes to the actual hot take show next time, because the last one you gave was so tame. You're just throwing out all these hot takes randomly, and I'm just like, come on, bruh. Come on, man. You're saying She-Hulk is better than Deadpool?
Definitely. She-Hulk is probably my second favorite Phase 4 project after WandaVision.
I would watch it again, but
Third would be Thor: Love and Thunder.
Wow.
Yes, it is. Saying it's better than Deadpool is a hot take.
Saying it's better than Deadpool is a hot take, and I already said I don't like the show, but I like She-Hulk the character. But like, I'm sorry, no, Deadpool is not. Deadpool is better than She-Hulk. Like, no.
Aaron's
breaking news.
Say the breaking news.
Daisy Ridley will reportedly make $12.5 million for her upcoming
God
race.
damn, that's a huge pay cut. Jeez.
What do you think? Are you being serious?
They better hope this movie makes money.
Man, that is amazing for a woman. I ain't gonna lie. Damn.
They better hope this movie makes money then.
Who's the source?
Well, Jeff Snyder.
Jeff Snyder.
Wow.
Which is good.
Is that an official channel?
No, he's
the Scooper.
His website, I think.
Oh, I don't.
Well, he used to work for the Hollywood Reporter.
Even if it's something you want to hear,
stuff, yeah.
Joe, crazy.
I figure
Daisy.
I figure Max can do a clip out of this.
Yeah. If it's still going to happen eventually, I think, but I think it's delayed. I do think it's delayed.
I thought that
Bro,
was
they literally just debunked
not-
it yesterday,
It's not
buddy.
debunked.
They literally debunked it yesterday.
No,
Lucas
they did
from
not
himself.
debunk it.
Yes, they did.
They
No,
actually
not
did
did.
debunk it yesterday.
Yes, they did.
Ismondo, listen, here's the problem with people that hate scoopers, okay? They're just as bad as scoopers.
Do you want me to?
Because
Nah.
all you have to do is someone has to contact someone at Disney and say, is the Ray movie canceled? And they say no, and then they lead with that. They confirmed it's not canceled. They're not going to tell you it's canceled, and then they're not going to tell you it's delayed because they don't want to admit that.
Or an
Why?
unknown
What does it definitely mean?
Why? They announce things are
You
canceled
could-
all the time.
You could confirmation bias. You could cherry pick some employee at Disney to say that doesn't
Max.
know anything, contact someone, and then you lead that it's debunked. Well, this person at Disney didn't say it was delayed, so it's fine. And then in the response, hold on a second. In the response, all they said is Stephen Knight is working in some capacity still, is still part of the plan. That doesn't mean that he's not having issues either. That doesn't debunk anything. This is the problem with all you anti-scoopers too. You
I don't like scoopers either.
No, that's fine. But DL, them contacting someone at Disney and asking if it's delayed when they don't want to admit it yet officially, does that mean it's immediately debunked? No, it doesn't.
First of all, they're not going to admit that. That because that's going to cause
bad press.
Press everywhere.
Why would you don't know who they contacted? I'm not saying it is. I'm not saying it isn't. But saying it's debunked is also misinformation.
You want to know
was
But then
something?
it's true.
You want to know
It's
something?
misinformation.
I don't know if you forgot. But back when they announced this movie, they said they were going to film this movie in summer 2023. What happened in summer 2023?
Okay,
Nothing.
I understand.
The strike.
They,
The strike.
and
Yes.
this is so. This movie should have been filming right
But
now.
look how many of you were yelling at me. Debunk. Bruce, Joe, Anthony, and Aaron. And all that was done was they contacted who knows who at Disney. Something they may not want to admit yet.
Lucasfilm actually came out
And I'm
and
not
said it.
saying it's confirmed that it's delayed. But honestly,
Well,
if you look
to
at
be-
James Gunn's Superman Legacy, there's traction there, whereas there's not really a lot of traction on the Ray movie right now.
There
How do
isn't
you know?
any traction
would
with
you
any
know?
Star
They
Wars
said
movie
they
right
said
now.
the writer was going to leave, and that's been debunked.
How
It's
would
not
you know how
debunked.
much traction they've had on
They
the
said he's
radio?
working and he's still part of the plan. They said that doesn't mean doesn't mean there's not issues, Aaron. Don't you understand? It doesn't mean there is. It doesn't mean there isn't. Do you understand what I'm saying?
You did a whole 30-minute stream. Was it yesterday afternoon?
Yes.
Because you were glad and happy that the Ray movie was being
wasn't
delayed.
glad. Now you're
come
doing
on.
a straw man. I'm
That
not
smile on your face.
the one thing I was
said
happy
it.
about.
I
The
said
one thing
it
I
was
was
going to
happy
be delayed.
about
There was
was that
problems.
no, the one thing I was happy about was
Really,
that
Max?
they might be putting some other movie in between Rise of Skywalker and Ray, which I think is a good idea. To lead with the new movie
The
coming back.
Mandalorian movie. That's what you said.
Yeah. So I said I like that. I'm not happy with it being delayed.
I just don't understand giving credit
They could
to a
film two
website
movies.
that nobody's ever heard of.
I'm not
They
giving
came
credit
up
to
a
either. Do you understand the words
But
that I'm
you
saying
did it-
here?
You literally did a
I'm
stream
saying
about it.
you're acting like it was officially debunked. It wasn't. It's still a rumor.
I'm not
It's still
saying
not
either way.
100%.
Even all right, fine. You said it wasn't debunked, but for you to present that it was the latest fact and truth yesterday,
I said it seems like it's delayed.
misinformation.
I didn't say it was fact. I said it seems like it. It seems pretty probable based on Lucasfilm and Kathy Kennedy's track history.
Dang, I didn't know
It's-
CJH was here. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, wow.
Hey, Voltaire.
Hi and hello, everybody.
Damn.
Thank you. A voice of reason is here.
Yeah. Why'd you put that up?
Who's
better.
doing that? Joe, come on.
Who is doing that? Look.
It's Joe.
Who knew who that guy in the jeans was on
All
this
right.
panel?
This is actually a very good topic, Voltaire. I'm glad you're here. Now, I have not said it's 100% confirmed that there's issues with the Ray movie. It just seems like it based on the track history, and I believe Scoopers are right half the time. But then the narrative that's coming out that people that don't like Scoopers now are that it's completely debunked, that there's issues with Stephen Knight turning in a script and he's still working on it, when all they said in the response was he's still part of the plan. That does not mean there's not issues.
This is
to be
why.
fair.
This is why.
And you don't know who he caught. Go ahead, DL.
This is why you need to assume that no Star Wars movie is happening until you see a trailer or production.
Right.
This movie's
crap like
happening.
this.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm glad.
that's what
I'm
they
glad
said.
I
That's
got
what
Aaron
they said
This
before.
movie's happening.
That's what they said before.
Well,
What?
Voltaire.
I'll believe what I
This
see.
movie's-
I want Voltaire's take because he's coming in fresh. What I said is the people that don't like Scoopers are just as bad as the Scoopers, because I never said it was confirmed. It just seems likely that Star Wars and Ray are having issues right now, especially since the Mandalorian announcement in the history of Lucasfilm and Kathy. But they're saying it's 100% debunked that
That's
there's
like
issues
saying-
because Gizmondo contacted, they don't name who, a Lucasfilm Star Wars employee, and they asked them if it's being delayed, and they didn't confirm it was. So that means that one person they
Lucasfilm-
contacted.
no, there's no contact. Lucasfilm came out and said it wasn't true.
Where?
Anthony,
Where's
They
the
put
official
a tweet out.
What do you think that became? Those became shows, so that did happen.
Where's the official Lucasfilm quote?
And
Stephen Knight is still part of the plan? That doesn't mean it's the
saying
bomb.
that-
It literally said that he's still working on the movie. That's all.
Yes.
And
And the
saying
article didn't
that,
say he wasn't.
people who
It
don't
says
like
that there's issues.
Scoopers is the same as Scoopers. Is like
Oh my
saying
goodness.
people who don't like QAnon is the same as Q.
No, that's not. That's
different.
not comparable.
Oh,
No. They
that's-
said he's still working on it, and then the article said there seems to be issues and he might leave. So why would an employee say he's gone when there's turmoil and they
One
might not
employee
admit
said
it.
he was gone.
I said, why would they confirm if they're still working it out?
I'm
It
pretty
doesn't
sure.
mean
I'm
it's
pretty
confirmed.
sure if he would have quit, you would have heard the breaking news.
All right, let's
yesterday.
get Voltaire. Voltaire, you could criticize me too if you think I'm wrong on this one. Go ahead.
I don't necessarily believe scoopers. However, if you ignore the track record of Disney Star Wars and automatically eliminate this rumor based on their track record
And the
of
response.
canceling projects and always saying, yeah, people are still working on stuff. Ryan Johnson's still working. He's just busy. If you want to
Yes.
completely ignore that, that's your business. But to say somebody is stupid for thinking there might be legs to this rumor, I mean, that's, I think, naive.
But you know what the difference is? When they announced the 3 movies back in Star Celebration, they never announced a
Last year.
Ryan Johnson movie. They never announced a Kevin Feige movie. They never announced a Taika Waititi movie.
The Ryan
Are you
Johnson movie
serious,
is still
Aaron?
happening.
Are you
They
serious?
have.
There's no scenario
Yeah.
where the Ryan Johnson movie doesn't happen.
Kathy was officially announcing the Ryan Johnson trilogy somewhere.
Yeah,
Somewhere.
that's
in an
definitely
article or
happening.
interview somewhere.
Again, no Star Wars movies happening
But-
until you see the trailers
Yeah,
or production.
No Star Wars movie.
This
Keep in
movie's
mind,
happening.
I'm going to blow myself up here. D.B. Weiss, David Benioff, not officially canceled. They're not going to tell you. Is it going to happen? No.
They officially canceled that.
No.
Lucasfilm came out and put out a press release saying that
maybe
wasn't
that one.
happening.
Maybe that one. After
Literally
reception.
every time.
Maybe
there
that
is-
one. I'll give you that
Yeah,
one.
with all of them. All
No,
of
they
them.
haven't.
No,
No,
yes, they
Kathy
have.
was just on it. Am
Yes,
I
they
losing my
have.
mind here? Joe,
Was it?
on the last Star Wars celebration, Kathy was there and says no Star Wars projects canceled. They're just busy. Voltaire, we have facts for that.
The ones that have been canceled have been
What-
canceled.
What
The
movie was
ones
Game
that
of Thrones
haven't been
supposed to
canceled
do? What
haven't
movie
been.
was Game of
You
Thrones
all-
the directors were supposed to do? Star Wars.
The
The
James
first
Mangold
Jedi.
movie. Yeah, the
The
James
what?
Mangold movie. That's what it is. And thank God they didn't because they ruined the Game of Thrones last season. They piece of shit motherfuckers.
Am I going crazy, Voltaire? Didn't Kathy say they're not no Star Wars project canceled? They're just busy or being worked on.
Yeah, and I thought Benioff and Weiss were the ones who revealed that their project wasn't going forward, not
Not
Lucasfilm.
them. Not
really.
yeah.
Every
What
time I
about
watch it,
what about what's her
there's
name? What about the
progressively-
Wonder Woman director? All these
Yeah,
things.
She's
Rogue
left.
Squadron. That's just gone.
She left. She
They
left that.
produced a teaser, a very wonderful
Listen,
teaser,
little
by the
movie
way.
raptor, you've been a bad raptor this week. So you've been in lots of
think-
trouble
No,
from what
but-
I've heard.
the petty thing, the petty drinking thing.
Ryan Johnson's never going to be
she-
officially
she's
canceled.
done.
Yeah, because
Patty
he's still
Jenkins
making
never
his
finished-
movie.
Taika Waititi.
How long
This is
it
the
gonna be
Taika
problem.
Waititi's still working on his too.
Okay, they're all going to come out. Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, they're
thanks.
just-
Eventually.
No, they're
Ryan
all just
Johnson
busy.
announced his so-called trilogy in 2017. It is 2024. What is going on?
Ryan
Although-
Johnson, I think he's busy
I mean,
working on Knives Out.
although he did say that he's busy doing his
Degrassi, you know the
Knives
industry.
Out, right,
Just-
Anthony?
Yeah, Knives Out
Degrassi,
franchise.
how often do they announce
He has
that,
one more Knives Out to do.
that movies
one
are
more he
canceled?
has.
They just don't move forward.
And okay,
The only time they announce it's canceled is like Batgirl.
Mhm.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
it's like they can
Yeah,
announce
they-
everything they want, but they don't move forward. With
Ryan
anything.
Johnson
And
has
that's not
one
just
more.
Lucasfilm. That
Right.
that is a problem with the Hollywood industry.
Yeah, for sure. Ryan
But-
Johnson has one more movie. Is the Knives Out franchise, Knives Out 3, and I think he has a TV show for Peacock he might be doing. After that, we'll see what happens with him, and we'll see if he's gonna do a Star Wars movie after he finishes those two things.
So he
has.
took on a whole bunch of other projects other than a trilogy for the
Yeah.
biggest franchise in the world.
Yeah,
Yeah, but there's no scenario he doesn't make that movie.
Oh my god.
Well, he has
Casting
to for
committees
Netflix.
around
You're
that.
talking about
He has
You're
to
talking
get
about one of the-
he has to get Knives Out 3 out of the way
People
for
are
Netflix.
going
Yeah.
to
Yes, Knives Out the
you're
priority.
talking
Priority.
about an
Yeah.
Oscar caliber director who made the second
There's no
highest grossing
scenario.
Star Wars movie ever made, who gets along great and had no creative differences with Kathleen Kennedy.
The only one.
It's happening. Like there's
Man,
no way that
all-
doesn't happen.
Man, all 5 Avatar movies are going to be releasing. We're still going to be talking about, the Ryan Johnson trilogy's coming, man. It's coming, bro. Like,
I mean, like you got to be seriously drunk to think there's not going to be a Ryan Johnson movie.
And
Give
it's
me
not
the
that I-
beer.
it is not that I-
Actually,
and
actually,
do
I
wanna
need
see the
I need
trilogy.
this
I
as a
want to
clip
see his
out.
trilogy,
Everyone,
but like,
buy your Bud Light now. Buy your beer now.
Do
or
I
whatever.
want
If you
to
don't
see?
want if you don't want Bud Light, get it now because
I mean, I want.
Anheuser-Busch is the employees are authorizing a strike, and they say the beer's going to run out by March. Kid
No, the
Rock
thing is-
shot too many cases up.
What are you
A lot
talking
of
about?
them shot them up,
I
and
mean,
then they're going to stop
do I
making
want
them
to
because
see?
of the strike. I need to
Kid
get
Rock,
affordable beer.
Kid Rock started drinking Bud Light again.
Oh
I
my
know.
He was
Yeah,
getting,
God.
he got
he was getting
exposed.
roasted for it. Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
Exposed
disgusting.
with the Bud Light, like a week after.
No,
like a
I'm
month
gonna get.
after.
I'm gonna
You
try
know.
to get a case or two before. But the Anheuser-Busch said the top manager said by March they could run out if this strike goes through.
well,
So-
Oh, what's everyone gonna do for Super Bowl? They'll get another
just
beer.
drink water. It's the same
Yeah,
thing.
everybody-
Water,
yeah,
There's
Budweiser.
lots of other beers out there other than
Yeah.
Anheuser-Busch. Don't worry
I
about
want
it.
to know
everybody.
something. Beer from other countries is actually better
What
than
the-
American and Canadian beer.
the cheap
Fake
ass beer
news,
that
Aaron.
I
How
like,
dare you?
the Coors Light,
It's true,
the
Voltaire.
Bud
I'm
Light, they're
sorry.
owned by Anheuser-Busch.
If you're not on a diet, the best one is Yingling, but I can't
I've
drink it.
never heard of that one.
Beer
Yeah, we don't have that on the West Coast, but I'd love to try it. I've heard good things.
Oh man, it's great.
Yeah, a lot of people here drink.
That's pretty much all I would
Well,
drink if I wasn't
don't
on a low carb
And
diet.
even if this is a serious problem for everyone out there. Beer will run out. Now, all these people on the panel aren't factoring in if Anheuser-Busch stops making it, then the people are going to be buying the other stuff and it'll be short supply, and then they can raise the costs on the other beer. So it's going to affect your beer price. Get some cases before March. That's all I'm saying. Just in case. A case just in case.
Go ahead. COVID
Well,
like
I don't-
with the
I don't
toilet
drink,
paper.
so
Go stock up on
it
beer.
does not,
So there's going to be less beer out there.
Who cares? We'll just drink
Go ahead,
scotch.
start drinking malt liquor or go get some hard liquor like
Yeah,
a
less
man.
drunk people.
Like a man? What? I'm not a man if I drink my beer. I got my Coors.
I'm
my-
only kidding.
Get a scotch.
I can't get weed
All
yet.
you
It's not
naming
legal
these
in my state.
nasty alcohol. Jesus.
You know, just go out and buy some Casamigos and get a few girls and
No. That's a good time.
Right.
That's my wife.
That is a good time. I could attest to that.
Well, Perp say, "Oh, get weed."
No, I
Okay.
actually would. Even if weed was legal, I'd rather have a nice cold beer after like a hard day at work.
He said,
than-
"Get lean." Oh my
I
god!
I could never get past the smell of weed. Like I mean, like if people are smelling it, like smoking it, it stinks so bad that it's like to put that close to my nose. Like I'm like from a distance, I can't stand the smell. It's like vinegar. I hate vinegar. I can't eat anything that's got vinegar on it because I'm bringing it too close to my nose.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's a terrible smell.
yeah, weed is like the smell
What's
of burning
lean?
rags.
Lean.
Get it?
Look it up. Lean.
I don't know if I want to. I don't know.
Didn't some stand?
I
What,
said, no,
what
never mind. You
comedian?
might get. Never mind. Never mind.
Was
Tell
it
me
was
their
it
topic.
Patton Oswalt that said weed smells like a hobo was having sex with dirt?
I think that's what he said. I think
Damn.
so. Damn, that's terrible.
The humor of Patton Oswalt, everybody.
Patton
I
Oswalt
mean,
is
he
pretty
does
damn
have,
funny. Yeah.
I'm just happy we successfully kept DL here for like 40 minutes. We're still trying to get to bed.
And yes, and on that note, I will bid you.
No, wait for the next topic.
What this topic better be good. It better be good.
So it better be good, bro.
Very good.
All right, you're gonna love this topic.
Yeah, we'll see.
1, 2, 3.
I was told to
Richard
share
Simmons.
this. I was told
Oh
to
my
share
God.
this with you, Max.
But
Richard
I guess
Simmons,
DL's leaving.
What does any of that mean?
Richard Simmons says he did not give permission for Pauly Shore to play him in the
What?
court jester.
I don't even know about
Okay,
this.
I
bye.
don't
I've
even
been
know about
predicting
this.
this. I have been
No,
predicting
DL,
this for years.
DL, this was the topic I was waiting for you. No, I gave a topic easy that you could go to sleep. You're not going to want to. Do you have any comment on this before you leave, DL?
I don't even know who is this? Who?
You don't sweat to the oldies?
I don't know Richard Simmons.
Max, do you have a VHS of that?
I actually found one on a hunt and I didn't buy
You
it.
gotta
and I
show
was
me. You gotta show me YouTube
Max,
clip
I
of Richard
was
Simmons.
born in 1995. No, I don't know who this person is.
And you don't know Richard Simmons?
Richard
Richard
Simmons
Simmons,
was
a
big
little
in the
bit.
90s.
A little bit.
Okay.
All right, well, do
Pauly
yourself
Shore-
a favor. Look up Richard Simmons. Howard
You don't know?
Stern.
Wait, you don't know who Pauly Shore is?
Where
I
are
mean, the
I know.
90s were his decade.
Encino Man,
Biodome.
Biodome.
I gotta say, I have been predicting this for
God,
the
years.
those are
Army
bad
now.
movies.
I
Bad
have been
Sure.
predicting this for like 20 years now.
Bad movies.
Why
I
is
have,
it Perp in here anyway?
I have been saying for like 20 years now that someday in the far future, because Pauly Shore was always a joke, like, oh, everyone hated Pauly Shore, oh, he's terrible, he's the worst, blah blah blah. And I said someday he's going to be forgotten, and then he's going to come back out of nowhere and play some weird role and get an Oscar nomination, and everyone's
This
shocked.
is it.
And I think this is going to be it. Everyone's going to be like, "Oh my
don't think so,
god,
I don't
Joe.
think he will get an
Pauly
Oscar.
Shore! Oh, you wait, you watch."
Pauly
If not-
Shore
if
has
not,
said
this will be
way
the
too
next
much,
one.
way too many offensive things in his stand-up. I'm not trying to
Yeah.
cancel a man to get any awards consideration anytime soon. His stand-up's pretty non-PC.
This is the kind of thing, a biography.
Richard
Like,
Simmons.
this is what
About
this is what
Richard
those-
Simmons. I don't
Yeah.
listen. I think you could do an amazing Richard Simmons and you'd still not win because it's Richard Simmons.
Why?
What do you
People
mean?
love
This
Richard
now?
Simmons.
I mean, he's not
Who-
like,
God,
let's say,
he's
for
not a
instance, Ray
big-
Charles or something like.
He's beloved in Hollywood.
This is a
Richard
niche
Simmons?
movie. I mean,
He's got
there's
friends
not
everywhere.
who this is.
Well, I want to say shame on you, Richard Simmons, to think that they need to get your permission to do a movie
I
about you.
think they wish. I think they should get his permissions about him.
Why?
Because I mean, you don't want somebody to get permission doing a movie about you.
Yes,
What
I
if-
would
what-
want to,
what-
but it's not. You
No
don't
one's
have
gonna do
to.
a movie about.
What if they
Max.
make it? What if they make you look bad? Like
They're trying to
Purpose.
cancel me,
butcher
maybe.
your
He's
character.
doing it behind the scenes, behind your back.
The purpose
Preparing.
working on it. No, I would like everyone to ask me, like when they criticize me, can I criticize you, Max? Sure. Do you have to? No. No, right?
Can
Right,
you
Voltaire,
clear
they don't-
whatever you're going to say before it goes on? That kind of thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
Voltaire,
we
do
can- I know
do
who
they
can play
need to get
Max.
permission from Richard Simmons for Pauly Shore to play him in a movie? No.
No, unauthorized biographies are the best ones. I mean, the authorized ones are just, you can tell it reeks when they like even the Queen movie. You could tell, like, because the guys from Queen were really had their hands in on approving what was into it. You can sort of tell, like, that it's been approved and they've played with it. I prefer the unauthorized one.
I wonder if there's listen, I'm not trying to cancel anyone. I wonder if there's some stuff Richard Simmons doesn't want out. I don't know.
Richard Simmons.
He was
Hey,
being
hey,
held
Matt,
hostage
hey.
by his
What?
clean lady for a while.
What's that, Bruce?
Oh,
I
man,
got
I
the
remember dealing.
I got the perfect actor to play you in a Max bio.
All right, go
Jonah
ahead.
Hill.
Oh,
Jonah Hill is Max.
Oh God, no.
He's skinnier than I am.
I mean, now he's skinnier.
yeah,
no,
he is
I'm-
skinnier.
Now
He's too pretentious to play Max.
too pretentious.
I mean, Jonah Hill's very pretentious.
MySpace.
His
Well,
biopic would
let's
be
see what
called
Richard
Dark Side
Simmons
of
said
the
on
Internet.
Facebook. The reclusive fitness guru surfaced on Facebook to disavow the movie. Hi, everybody. You may have heard they may be doing a movie about me with Pauly Shore. I have never given my permission for this movie, so don't believe everything you read. Simmons wrote, I no longer have a manager, and I no longer have a publicist. I just try to live a quiet and life and be peaceful. Thank you for the love and support.
Probably lives in the forest in the middle of nowhere too.
It's kind of
BBS.
amazing that he even came out to say that, because he's so like sheltered these days.
Yeah.
Nobody's seen him in years.
He's reclusive, man.
Simmons
He's-
himself resides with Pauly Shore in a certain sect of pop culture in the 90s as both soared to fame in the respective areas, but also niche audience. Shore not only agreed with his fan assessment, but he feels a deeper connection to Simmons. I am him. I like helping people. I like health. I like putting that energy out there.
I like
And
Hal.
I've been going to the gym since I was a kid. And I think I'm a little over the top as well. So I feel I connect with him.
He's been going to the Playboy mansion since he was a teenager. He has. He's had a great life.
Show a world a different side of himself, as fans on social media and YouTube have pointed out to him. He bears a resemblance to fitness guru Richard Simmons. There we go. That is a flat. I want to see this, honestly.
Yeah,
That
It's a
wig
good
looks
trailer
pretty
for it.
bad, man.
it is a good likeness.
There is a.
Look
there's a
Look at that
trailer
wig.
for
That
it.
looks really fake.
I thought this is
It's
an
his
old
real
thing.
hair.
I thought this is an old thing. This is actually a new thing. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
It's like a 50-second trailer.
Did you
Yeah,
guys?
that's
Did anyone listen to the podcast, the Richard Simmons podcast, where the guy was trying to find out what happened to him?
Yeah, so
Oh,
yeah,
thanks,
I did
Jeffrey.
hear a little bit about that because They talked about. He was a big guest on Howard Stern, so I'd always hear him.
Yeah.
Hilarious appearances. Everybody, look him up on YouTube.
It's
But
really fascinating.
at one point, like he disappeared, and his like cleaning lady or his housekeeper, who was like a live-in housekeeper, was like holding him hostage and wouldn't let him speak to people or
But
something.
that's the thing. Like that was what the people were speculating, but he said it wasn't true. The police actually had to go check on him, make sure he was okay. Because one day he just disappeared from public life without a word. He used to teach like weekly classes at his gym that he owned called Simmons, or I think it was called Simmons. I don't know, but he taught like a weekly class there. And then one day it was just he just didn't show. And then nobody heard from him again. And it was like, what the hell? What happened?
Right. And that's
Like,
right.
he went from being like super public to like gone overnight. Really odd.
And I knew a girl who went to his gym in Hollywood. And you know, he would pop in there every once in a while and talk to. By all accounts, is a very nice guy and all that kind of thing. So, and he did and she said that she told me the same thing, that he stopped appearing and that kind of stuff.
And then there were people who were like his close friends for years. Like they were like his closest friends. They went out with him. They did stuff with them. They'd have dinner with him. He'd come to their house. They'd go to. He just stopped talking to them. And they were like, "What the heck? What happened? We're your friends." Just not a word.
He got tired of this lifestyle. Maybe he's like,
I do criticize. Thank you, Isaac, for the support. I do criticize James Gunn and Kathy Ketty, but I give a lot more stock to James Gunn because it seems like Superman Legacy and all his projects are going forward without a hitch right now after the strikes. Whereas I haven't heard a lot of movement on the Star Wars except announcements, which you can't take stock in Star Wars announcements.
I'm pretty sure they'll call you once everything.
I mean, you can say about the movies, but they are getting the shows out.
No, you hear about, starting to go into production, then I'll start to believe it. I said
don't we have 2 shows?
I said the day before
projects?
I said on my Domspiracy on your show.
Yes,
I erased that part. Go ahead.
That I doubt that Rey, Mandalorian season 4, and Mandalorian movie will all start filming and all be released on time with the same release schedule. And and then the next day, people start running with rumors that it's delayed.
I don't think they'll release 2 Star Wars in the same year, 2 movies in the same year. But they can still film both Star Wars movies at the same time. But one of the movies could be pushed back a year or 2 later. Like
now,
Marvel does.
The real test for James Gunn is not to get his own production started, but when he hires another director and writer for a movie he's not directing, for that to be on time too. It's possible. I just want to see that.
I think Superman Legacy is right. They're starting to film very soon, in a couple months.
Yeah.
I think Supergirl is going to be the next big one. It's going to go into
It seems like he's got everything on track, grease the wheels, ready to go.
Yeah.
It seems like he's at the launch pad, unlike the.
Well, I mean,
that's because he was writing during the strike. So,
oh my god. No, but I mean,
let's be real. Writers write during the strike, even if they don't.
Of course, they just can't hand this stuff in.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, you just can't hand it in, right?
Yeah.
How many announcement he made the day after the strike was over?
Yeah, he was cooking. Are you telling me James Gunn wasn't cooking because there was a strike, Joe?
Oh no, he was cooking that day, bro. He would announce like
the
3 cast members.
Superman was already done.
Oh yeah,
but you don't think he was tinkering with it?
Maybe in his mind.
He can still
come on.
You can still do notes, stuff like this. Yeah.
Listen, you can still abide by the strikes and still work on stuff. So when it's done, then you could turn stuff.
It's
in.
like sports. It's like sports.
Let's be real.
If you're on strike in sports, you can't train at your team's facilities, but you still have private workouts and stuff.
Yes, wow, Aaron, that was great.
That is a great one. Yes,
that's a great analogy, and I wouldn't blame anybody for doing that.
I wouldn't blame him because you want.
I actually hope that all these writers that were on strike were writing their own independent IP so they could, profit from the strike, and they come back and pitch it to a studio and get millions of dollars.
Chris Christie is playing Max. You heard it here first.
Fuck you, Anthony.
Whoa,
Chris Christie, you jackass.
Chris Christie. He just dropped out of the presidential race to play back.
Well, Chris Christie, I think.
He also got banned.
I like this one better. EVS is playing Max.
Oh my god.
If he's not at a glory hole in Salt Lake City.
Oh my god.
Max?
No, EVS.
Oh,
No, it's gonna be the New
it's
Jersey
Salt Lake
Turnpike.
City. Why with the Mormons? I mean,
But he
Well,
is a
he's a
Mormon.
Wife?
Yeah, he's a Mormon.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, moving on, because I had actually a really good topic while everyone's here. This is really good.
You say that every time.
No,
Are we doing the good
direct-
news at Twitter? Because I gave you good news at Twitter today.
not yet, but eventually, yeah. But this is amazing news, and it's the director that Kathy Kennedy won't contact, even though he wants to make Star Wars.
Why would Kathleen Kennedy contact anyone?
Bro, you realize
Because
that
if
Yeah,
you-
we
in my
have to
opinion,
look for that.
in my opinion, if a profitable director that's great with action says that they want to make Star Wars, does that mean she should actually?
Bro, Chad want to work
let
with
me finish.
any franchise ever, bro. That's who he is.
It doesn't mean she has to
Venom?
hire
Well, Kim
I'm sure
Kardashian said she wants to be in Star Wars. Should we hire her too?
job.
Yeah.
Someone that's doing
Oh,
their job, in my opinion.
You just want to see her in a little outfit.
Well, they won't even let me finish. Do you see how ridiculous this is? They won't even let me
Everyone
finish.
want to see Kim
Mute
Kardashian twerk.
No, if I, in my opinion, someone that's a good in charge of these universes, if there's a director that's proven financially, at least, to do blockbuster movies,
That's
and
all
they
that
say they
counts?
want to be involved, you reach out to them and take a meeting at least.
How you know they have?
I mean,
I don't know they haven't, but I don't think they have
you
either.
You just said they haven't.
What the
Oh my
hell?
God! You
No,
just
I
said
don't
we
think.
haven't.
I don't think Kathy would. I don't think
Why?
she would.
What?
Why?
Because based on the output of press releases, that's why.
Oh,
Huh?
jeez.
Yes,
Bro, literally,
You think she took a meeting with him like yesterday? There was
Who?
already a press
You haven't
release.
finished the story. Who are you
Chad
talking about?
Stahelski. Chad Stahelski. He said he wanted to make Star Wars.
Yeah, he also said he wouldn't be available for several years.
Yeah.
He did say
Both
that. He did say
Kojima
that.
Also,
Okay. Well, regardless, this is great
And
news.
also Kevin Feige offered him Blade, and then he come back a week later. It's like, oh, I want to do it. Like, no, bro, get out of
no.
here. Like, get out of here, bro.
Well, this is great news. Who's here, Highlander fans? I actually got the.
I like the Highlander, but
The TV show, not the movies.
What are you talking about? Not the movies. The first
got the
movie's
VHS?
good.
I did not like the movies at all.
Oh, come on, Brucifer, stop it.
I did
That
not
first
like
movie's a
Highlander.
classic.
Nope.
Good
The
God.
TV show was
Nothing-
fun.
TV show was way better.
The TV show was okay, but nothing makes sense after the first movie.
That's true.
The first movie ends the story. It's like, how can anything happen after?
Well, yeah, they didn't expect to get any legs out of it, but yeah,
Right.
that's
I want Christopher Lambert to come back if he's.
Oh God, no.
He probably makes a cameo.
Exactly.
in
Why
the new
hasn't
one.
why hasn't Kathy locked in James Cameron?
Because he's
Or
busy
Michael Bay.
Avatar.
busy. Yeah.
let's see a Michael Bay Star Wars movie.
I'm good
Lots
on
of
that one.
explosions.
I am good on him doing one.
All right. Well, Chad Stahelski strikes a deal with Lionsgate to direct Highlander and oversees John Wick and Highlander franchises. If there can only be one, it might as well be Chad Stahelski. There's massive news coming from Lionsgate today with the word that John Wick mastermind Chad Stahelski will direct a highly anticipated Highlander reimagining for the studios. In addition to getting behind the camera for Highlander, Stahelski is assuming creative oversight of the John Wick and Highlander franchises across all media. Now, me
good.
personally,
That's good. That's
I'm
good.
excited about Highlander. I'm not against them continuing John Wick, but I'm just like, I'm not on board
Did they
either.
cast the Highlander for this thing?
It's Henry Cavill.
It's Hank
It's Henry-
Cavill.
Oh, it's going to be good. That's going to be
To
really
me,
good.
What?
I'm gonna be.
That's
a little
That's
bit
an
here.
automatic good.
I'm gonna
I'm
be a
not-
little
I
bit
think
in
Henry
Yeah.
Cavill will be terrific as the Highlander. I think
reading
so.
reading this. I think he's gonna leave Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah, because we
I'm not
haven't heard,
interested.
because we haven't heard an update on that in a long
Who
time.
was
I know
on
they-
Ghost of Tsushima,
He
Aaron?
was gonna direct it.
Chad, he's gonna
Chad
direct that.
Stahelski?
But based
Oh, okay.
based on this, he said he's kind of behind the Highlander, I guess, universe in the John Wick universe. He's gonna be able
Oh,
to impact
this
on
is
that.
Bang. Yeah.
He also
It feels
said that
like-
he wants. He also
Yeah.
said he wants to do TV shows as well in the same universe as the Highlander.
Yeah.
So,
Also,
yeah.
let me tell you something. Cavill in Witcher season 1 was really good,
yeah.
in my opinion. I mean, he really showed his acting chops in my.
They got a great actor. They got Lawrence Fishburne for season 4.
I'm not watching that. I'm good.
So
He's a
I mean, I
vampire.
think him as the Highlander. I mean, that's very positive.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. I do also. Let's see
I
if
just,
Cavill
I just
sticks
don't
with it.
see. I just don't see when does he have time to do this? Where he's doing the whole 40K
He's
Warhammer
directing
thing.
it very soon. I think they're starting filming very soon.
Cavill to star in it? Cavill's a workhorse, I think. I mean, I guess it's. I think he might be
He's
too
very
busy.
difficult to work with.
I don't think
behind
it's
the
gonna
scenes,
work
but,
for.
You're basing that on hearsay.
Arguably has been the first.
I'm just doing what you do, Max.
Argyle is the first movie Cavill's been on in the screen since like I don't know.
He was
Since
working on
Mission
multiple
Impossible.
projects
Mission
with The
Impossible was
Witcher.
that 6 years ago? 5, 6
Yeah.
He
years
was
ago?
trying to do Superman
Yeah.
and The Witcher at the same time, and I think he can. I think multiple projects not going to be a
Because
problem.
they say 2026 release date
and
for the Highlander.
Cavill is also helping with the production of Warhammer because he's a big Warhammer nerd. So he's helping with that being live action. I forget what studio was going to do Warhammer. I think
Amazon.
Amazon. Yeah, that was thinking. Yes. Yeah.
Let's see what he
Well, let's
has
see if
lined up.
Cavill sticks with it because he's been rumored to be on the project, but that was before he got the 40K announcement.
Yeah, the 40K announcement.
Yeah,
So
it was,
that is. I would assume that Cavill's still going to be, and I'm going to title
He's
this
still
clip
in
out.
it. He's still in it.
Is
He's
Chad is what is Cavill? Oh, he's still. Are you for
Yeah.
sure? Were you reading that?
It's still confirmed he's still in it. He's still
40K is a bigger project than Highlander.
Well, it's not one or the other yet. We don't know, but the same thing could be true that this announcement comes after the 40K, so it is possible that they may have to renegotiate.
Yeah, the
with
thing
Cavill
is, a lot of
because it's
TV
been a while.
series. A lot of TV series. I mean, Amazon has announced a bunch of TV series. Same with Netflix. And sometimes they don't get the stuff done until like years and years after the announcement. So they have time to work on this movie, get it out, and then he could work on the
They
Warhammer.
give this movie a 2026 release date, so
Yeah.
yeah,
So
like
he get
it has to start shooting soon.
So he can start
Is
filming it now. He can start filming it now and get it done in like maybe 6 months, and then he could work. By that time he could work on Warhammer or whatever other projects he's.
But I don't
signed
see
on.
anywhere in this announcement that says Cavill too, though. We got to be.
He's
We
still
got to
in
slow
it.
our horses. Well, we don't know that. We don't know. Thanks. This has been years, Aaron. Years they've been talking about.
I mean, a couple months ago they said that he started in
I
it.
mean,
yeah,
when he first was attached to Highlander, he was still Superman. So we'll see. I think it's very possible.
I think he left Richard to go back to movies.
Yeah. I mean, that show has so many problems. It's not even.
I don't see anything about Cavill here, though.
I mean,
At
but
least
yeah,
any
well, I
answer.
mean, it's about Shad, of course. it's
No,
not gonna be
I
about
know,
him.
but I'm going to have to do more research. Is Cavill still involved with the Highlander reboot? We'll see. But either way, that's good news. Now, Voltaire, like you, Chad Stahelski and Cavill together, I want to see that. I want to see him directing that action. But what if Cavill isn't able to do it or has a prior obligation? Are you still going to be as hyped?
Yeah, I mean, I like the franchise. But
And
the
the director.
casting is going to be pretty key on who they put into it. It's got to be someone who can pull off that gritty look like Cavill did in The Witcher type of thing,
Yeah. What about you, Bruce?
Production.
You excited about Highlander and Cavill, or what? You don't think you're just tired? I know you like the TV series better.
I don't know if they're going for a remake of the original or they're going to go for the established lore that happened in the TV show, which was just amazing.
Okay.
The show fleshed out a lot more than the movies ever did.
I never saw the show. I can't speak to it. So
I saw parts of the show. It was good. I don't, Joe, what do you think? Are you excited about Highlander? And what do you want? Do you want Cavill or do you want someone else to be Highlander?
I don't care at all.
You don't care at all.
We had one good movie. We had a good TV show. I don't really need any more Highlander. And as far as I'm concerned, John Wick's done. I mean, I don't think they made a good John Wick movie after the second one.
I disagree with that, but whatever.
Okay. Aaron, are you interested in Highlander with or without Cavill? Or, you happy about this announcement?
Cavill's still pretty attached to it, so I'll give it a chance. I'll see it if it looks good.
What if Cavill can't do it because of other obligations or doesn't work out? Would you still be excited?
I guess it would depend who else they get to replace Cavill.
We're gonna get Keanu to do it.
No, I don't think
Oh.
Keanu would be a good fit.
See, I want the series on VHS, but it's hard to find that series, the whole series. I found part of it, but I didn't,
Buy on eBay.
Well, Styx just has to, let me borrow it.
Don't let him borrow anything. He doesn't give anything back.
That Godzilla is still yours. It's just in my PlayStation. It's here.
I want to stream playing Godzilla.
I
was 6
did.
months ago.
I did. I'll have to do it again. Anthony, are you excited about Highlander with or without Cavill, depending on what happens?
Oh, I'm gonna see it regardless with a Cavill, even if he is or not. So, and Shadow's a great director when it comes to action, and he has amazing movies under his belt. So yeah, can't wait to see it.
True. All right, so here's anyone interested in Spaceman?
What the hell is that?
Yeah, what is that?
Spaceman with Adam Sandler.
Oh, the
Oh,
new
it's a
Netflix
Netflix?
movie. Oh, the new Netflix movies in space. Oh, I forgot.
I didn't see the trailer yet.
I don't know. His Netflix stuff is either hit or miss.
It is hard to hit or miss, yeah. But he does bring huge viewership to Netflix.
Yes, he
He's
does.
playing a Russian?
A new trailer has been released for the upcoming existential sci-fi drama from the director of the popular HBO series Chernobyl. Spaceman sees Adam Sandler continue to explore the more dramatic genre after his acclaimed performance in Uncut Gems and Hustle. And Spaceman Sandler plays an isolated astronaut who's clamoring for his wife back on Earth. He encounters a mysterious creature was presented in the form of a giant spider. Although emanates the calm voice of Paul Dano. Netflix shares the newest trailer from the film that is due to hit Berlinale special program on the 74th Berlin International Film Festival. I don't know.
Meh.
That's Paul Dano right there.
Hey, looks like the Whittler.
Who is Paul Dano?
The
What?
Whittler.
Spider.
You don't know the?
I don't know. This seems weird.
Oh, the guy who played the Riddler. Okay.
Yeah. In one of the characters in that GameStop movie.
So what is a horny spaceman in space and talking to a spider? No thanks.
The fact that it's not a comedy is already a step in the right direction.
The thing
Adam
is,
you like comedies.
Yeah, but Adam Sandler's always better in dramatic films than comedies. He's not.
Adam
funny.
Sandler, yeah, he's actually a really
Well,
good
Punch
actor
Drunk
when he
Love
can
is one
do
of my
that.
favorite films.
Yeah.
Punch Drunk Love's amazing, and Reign Over Me. My
Adam
God,
Sandler's
Reign
actually a
Over Me.
really good actor when he doesn't do comedy. He's
Yeah.
This is going versus Dune. I'll see Dune. Thank you, Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued. Sounds good. Like when you said
I'll
Adam
watch it.
Sandler, I tuned out. But the more you talk, the more I'm interested.
Hello, he's going to be doing those kind of voices while he's in space, I wonder.
I don't know.
Let's go, Junior. He's going to do all that kind of stuff.
Well, no, 'cause he doesn't do that in his dramatic movies.
No, I'm only kidding, of course.
A space spider.
A space spider.
Is it? It's not even there. Let's be real. The spider's not even there.
What are you talking about? You need CG? Obviously.
No, I mean it's not a real. It's in his mind.
Why?
Yeah, it could
Because
be
he's
that.
lonely. thinking about
Spoilers.
His wife.
Spoilers.
I got that.
Max, six boys that he'll send you his doubles.
Ooh, thank you. Hitchcock doing a Star Wars. Kathy Kennedy should reach out to Hitchcock.
That would be
Yeah, from
impressive.
the grave.
And then I would give her. Yeah, I would give
We'll
her.
do a seance. Alfred Hitchcock. We'll get a bunch of people to do a seance. We'll ask them from the beyond the grave. to direct Star Wars.
Well, remember the time a couple years ago when Cameron Pasha told Doomcock that he knew Kathleen Kennedy was fired because he remote viewed into her office and followed things up.
What was the sources called? What do they call the sources?
Sparrow. That's his source. That's his insight.
Where has he gone? I don't even see him anymore. I don't know.
He went back to the Mr. Clean bottle. He had to get back on the Mr. Clean bottle again.
Doomcock did do a live stream talking about Star Wars today.
Of course. Typical. You gotta milk it to get money.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we could do half a mailbag. I finished the other half the other day.
For sure, I guess.
Man, I gotta get going, but I wanted to talk about the good news. I was excited about the good
All right.
news.
Well, good.
Go do Twitter
No,
first,
actually, that is exciting news. Hold on. Let me. Maybe
I wasn't. That was news I was not expecting this morning.
No, maybe they'll get the fourth one right.
They don't ever release. Oh, never mind.
All right. Let me bring up good news of Twitter. the most popular segment on MME.
No,
Highly
really.
regarded.
A+
It's not,
segment.
it's not just look at my Twitter.
It's a
It's good
DF
news
minus C whatever failure.
Let me bring this up. Behind the scenes, Tom Cruise.
I agree,
Uh,
Cal.
He just busted his ass when he tried to jump in the car.
Yeah,
I
that's
wouldn't be
great. I
surprised.
don't remember if this was a joke in the movie or not. I can't remember.
I know some Mission Impossible. Oh my god, damn, he really hit himself.
That's better than anything that was in the movie.
That's crazy.
No, this Tom Cruise supposed to be a great wrestler doing all this
I mean,
stuff.
he broke
That's
his.
good
He
news.
broke his leg.
Oh, is this accurate? Superman
Yes,
Lois?
yes, they
Yeah.
are in 2034.
That's
They
when we
are.
could get the Snyderverse returning.
But it'll
No,
be
stop,
the Action
stop.
Comics #1 version.
It will be the OG version from
But
1940.
you don't think Warner Brothers is going to try to renew it?
But look what that say right there. It will be the original character that goes Robin.
Oh,
He, in addition of those characters are going.
He could
to
not
go on
fly,
the-
only leap. Ah.
Yeah,
He was a reporter for the Daily Star.
yeah, he
Oh
cannot
my.
do all of that. So it will be the
so
original.
we're gonna get a horror movie version, movie version.
Yeah.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
We already did. It's called
Here's
Breitbart.
here's the dog.
I thought it was called Man of Steel. Oh.
Yeah.
yeah,
Accurate.
Office?
Accurate.
So new episode, well, edited extra footage episodes of season 7 Office Superfan episodes will be released on Peacock January 22nd.
Well, you know that's gonna
Never
be the
before seen moments and extended scenes from season 7.
You know that's gonna be the highest rated thing on Peacock for sure.
TV show.
I love
not,
the
not
prequel
the highest rated
trilogy.
Thing, it was the
There you go,
playoff
Joe.
game.
Beautiful choreographed.
Somebody has to.
Super Mario Brothers 3 Perlin and Pattern kit, $7 on
You should
Amazon.
buy it.
I don't know. A corgi and a deer. I don't know why. Leave for the deer alone.
Oh,
No,
look at
they're
that deer.
buddies.
Oh,
You're
there's
gonna
music.
get copyright.
That's cute.
You get a copyright for that?
The
No,
music?
if there's music,
Oh,
they should let the
That's
deer
nice.
be outside. Oh,
Deer
they're
looks
one.
confused.
No,
dogs get
Deer's
along
like-
with almost. Dogs get along with almost any animal.
Bob Iger earned $31.6 million in 2023, whilst he refused to pay actors and writers fairly for months.
I
don't
mean,
know if
Anyone
that's
have thoughts
accurate.
on there?
I have no comments. I mean,
That's-
No comment.
That
That is-
sounds light, truthfully. I'm surprised it's that
Yeah, I
little.
thought
A quarter of what?
Well, isn't that like half a year that he worked?
yeah, like
He
half a
came back in the
year.
summer.
Yeah, he coming back. Yeah.
I like Ted. I like the first episode.
Ted has
a lot.
already become the most watched original series on Peacock
Bro,
ever.
I heard good
Seriously.
things about this TV show. I
First
gotta-
Wow, that
episode
first
hilarious.
episode was great. We had a
Yeah.
good time watching that.
Oh,
Toys R Us,
Oh man, good.
Radio
Oh.
Shack,
I still got
Big
Toys R Us. You want to
Kmart.
come up here?
yeah,
Canada, come up here.
Blockbuster. Do you have Blockbuster too?
It's a
No.
Canadian Toys
No, we
R
don't
Us.
have
They got
Blockbuster.
sucky
No.
toys there. They
You
have like
Max
They
stuff-
should-
No, we don't.
They should
We don't have
actually,
Blockbuster.
if I was in charge of Blockbuster and Toys R Us, I would combine them and start a new store in small.
Well, the thing is,
small
Toybuster.
Blockbuster
Ooh,
had the
Toybuster.
chance. Well, Blockbuster had the chance to buy Netflix, and they didn't.
Okay, I understand, but it's
They
the.
stupid
I
for that
think there's
move.
nostalgia both for
I-
Blockbuster
Can I tell
and
you
for Toys
something?
R Us. I would
Just-
combine the two.
Just
somehow.
imagine
Can I
if they
tell
would
you
have bought
something?
Netflix, they would still be around today.
I think Netflix made that Blockbuster show purposely bad on purpose, just to rub it into
Aw.
Blockbuster.
I keep saying that last Blockbuster in Bend, Oregon is such a
Yeah.
big tourist attraction now that they would be wise to open up a second one on the East Coast.
They should.
I think it's closed.
What-
yeah, I
what
think
would
that
you
that
do if
Blockbuster
you
actually
were
that one in
charged-
Oregon actually closed down.
If you could do
There's no
anything
more.
with Blockbuster, Kmart, Toys R Us, what would you do? I would do a combo Blockbuster and Toys R Us. Do a small launch, put them in a few select cities, see how they do. Voltaire, what do you think?
Toybuster.
I mean, a toy store. I mean,
Toy
could
store,
maybe
video
do
store.
it, I guess, but I don't understand. I don't think there's enough
Yes.
demand for what you love, Max. Sorry.
Max, the thing is, Toys R Us up here, they don't even have a video game section anymore. They got rid of the video games. They got rid of they basically got rid of the entertainment.
Yeah, but
section.
if you have a Blockbuster, there's
Yeah.
crossover there with with Blockbuster, Toys R
Oh,
Us.
yeah.
They have videos and
they used to, we're up here. They used to have video games, DVDs, stuff like that. But they got rid of that.
is that a DeLorean in the picture?
It looks like it.
No, I don't know. Maybe
Right
It
there.
is.
Back to the
It
Future.
is.
Back to the big Kmart Radio Shack.
Radio
yeah,
Shack.
I remember Radio Shack.
Didn't Radio Shack
I don't ever
close-
remember
I
a
love
lot of
Radio
people.
Shack.
I don't
Look-
ever remember a lot of people being in there though.
But Radio Shack closed down like 10 years ago.
Yeah,
No,
that's
and they
long
had
time
like
ago.
all the remote control cars and
Hey,
stuff.
Mama
I used to
Bear.
love Radio.
Hey,
She's
Mama.
on my channel this time.
Do you remember that
the
that
hell?
No.
You remember that fantastic Radio Shack commercial from several years ago? I think it was a Super Bowl commercial where they said like the 80s called. They want their
Oh.
store back,
Yeah.
and all these 80s icons started showing up at the Radio Shack. Alf was there. It was amazing. And
I'm
Mr.
sorry,
T
but
was there.
that fry
I'm
looks uncooked. That shit
I'm
looks
sorry. I'm
uncooked.
just looking here. I was looking at
Thank you, Mama.
social media
Oh,
trend.
thank you.
Max, I was looking at what's trending on your Twitter account, and I just saw that one word. I'm like in the political section. I'm not
Oh,
gonna say
Lord
it.
God mercy.
Oh,
Oh, what?
Oh, the
That-
political. Oh, Lord God mercy.
Yeah, I'm not commenting.
I'm not blaming you for that or anything like.
Yeah.
But
Typical Twitter.
Palpatine survived in the clone body in both Legends and canon.
I'm not surprised.
yeah,
I still
mean-
didn't like it in Rise of Skywalker.
I. He had to
I
know
didn't like
everything. He had to know everything was. He had to plan everything. He had to know his
It was
death
a
was gonna
cooler
happen.
story in the books, truthfully.
Yeah.
You have Toys R Us, Mama? Wow.
Damn.
Where? Cool. Well, I don't
There's
want
only
to,
this-
if you don't want to say where you're at, but I don't know where you're at.
You say the
I was
country.
trying to dox the chat.
Happy belated birthday, Mama.
Yeah, have a happy birthday.
Happy
Belated.
birthday.
Belated.
Yes, sir.
I don't know, but if you look at this,
Oh, Canada. Oh.
Yeah, Canada.
what do you think, Joe?
About what?
Palpatine here, the way we got him.
Yeah.
You like it?
Well, I mean, he's a clone.
Yeah, it's kind of underwhelming.
Yes.
Time to move away
Oh.
from Skywalkers.
Oh yeah. Same year too, man.
I never
Good.
heard of this. Did
Oh,
you hear this, Joe?
I own the whole series on DVD.
Oh, really? I never even knew of it.
Of course,
love
Joe
Automan.
got it. Joe got everything.
Untron knockoff. Automan. Is it
It
good?
was from the producers of Tron.
Really?
Yeah, it had
That's
a
a
character
tremendous
much closer.
You have the whole series.
Yeah, hang on, I'll go get it.
Please.
Oh, I know why the Kratos thing is trending. I saw that too. I'm like, why is Kratos trending with Hawk?
All right, let me see what else here. Aaliyah and Sade. Man, Aaliyah was great.
Yeah, that was tragic. Her
Yeah.
passing.
Happy birthday.
Sade.
Sad.
Come on.
Did you hear him?
I heard that.
I think that's trending the Kratos versus the Hulk. Thing.
Yeah,
God,
that's what it
how
was.
Stupid is that?
It's people on Twitter. You know how they
Look
are.
at Danny Trejo and Antonio Banderas.
Man, they look
Oh, yeah.
young, man. Wow.
2 weeks today seems too
Yeah.
far away. Suicide. That looks cool, actually.
Mm-hmm.
This is creepy. Did you ever see the original?
In
Ronald
1963, the
McDonald?
war was introduced to man. No.
Did you ever see the original Ronald McDonald?
No, I
Because-
haven't.
Did you see it, Bruce? You're
No.
older than I am. I'm just kidding.
Oh,
Space
damn, he
Auto
really
Man.
does.
But I'm hotter. The fuck?
Oh my god.
I
Joe,
accidentally knocked over my Booster Gold Funko Pop while I was back
Joe,
there.
you know
That's
they're
a real
gonna
treasure you got
Joe,
there.
you know they're gonna reboot that? No, I'm playing.
Automan?
Nah, I mean, imagine if they do. They should.
I'd
reboot.
be all over it if they did.
Now, if this is official McDonald's, this is really creepy. Like, this is creepier than it.
Hey, look who's skating. It's Ronald McDonald, a hamburger
Do you hear that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
happy clown. Here he comes. And there he goes.
That's the original Ronald McDonald.
Oh hell no.
Isn't that McDonald's?
What the heck is that?
That's what Ronald originally looked like. He was
That is
originally-
creepy. And he's giving free burgers to kids.
If I
They-
saw that guy talking to a child, I'd call the police right away.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly what I was thinking.
Well, wait, you don't even know, Voltaire. Wait till you get later in this, because they discuss about stranger danger, and then he's like, well, now you know me, and I'm Ronald McDonald, so here's a
Oh,
burger.
Well, he was originally played by Willard Scott.
I
That
think
might be
does
that might
that
be Willard
looks
Scott.
like Lord Scott behind that.
Oh my god.
This is
like,
really, I never knew this. This is really creepy.
Hamburger delicious.
Mom told me never to talk to strangers.
Good boy,
Yeah.
Timmy.
Good.
boy.
Don't talk to him. So why are you talking to
Yeah.
him? This is so wrong.
Well, your mother's right as always, but I'm Ronald McDonald.
So she completely skates past it. She's
This
right.
is not real.
I'm-
This is like the intro to a snuff film or something.
No, this
No.
is
What?
real. In fact, that's that. Yeah, Willard. That
That
was
John
Willard,
Wayne Gacy.
Willard Scott.
Oh.
And,
The burgers come out of his belt. Oh, she's Mama Bear knows. Yes. The burgers come out of his belt too.
Give me a McDonald's shake.
Don't touch him.
Sound like Ronald.
Here, I'll prove it. I'll give you 3 more hamburgers.
Oh,
Hey,
came out of his
man.
pride,
I was-
too.
yeah, I
Why
would
does he have a
definitely-
Dixie cup on his nose?
This is-
Look where the burgers
wow.
are coming out. I'll give you more burgers.
That
Look
burger's
at the way those
bad.
fries are positioned. I'm not comfortable with this.
This is real. Like,
This is
wow.
why this is why there's neighborhood watches.
Yeah.
Watch parties.
Oh, I'm
out
too
there.
loud. Hold on. Hold on a
Uh-huh.
second.
You're in trouble.
Oh, your wife is
Yes,
coming.
I am trying to sleep. Come calm the dog down and shut your pie hole. I can hear you from my bedroom.
This pie hole.
I would definitely kick this clown's ass. Get him off the street.
No, but
She
seriously, is
said-
this real?
She said
That's
I'm
they
laughing
were
like
that
a
far off.
hyena.
Hamburgers.
Well, that,
He's trying to make you fat so you can't run away from him.
All right.
I know, you're not supposed to accept gifts from strangers either.
But you're no stranger.
But now I know you.
What the hell? But you no stranger. Oh my god.
This is why. This is like the creepiest thing I've ever seen.
Do you really are Ronald McDonald?
He's Ronald McDonald.
Checks out. He talked to the
Can't even walk.
Don't hug him there.
McDonald's drive-in restaurant is his favorite place
with the butt
in
too.
town.
Oh my gosh.
Wow, that is.
It was an innocent time, everybody.
It is a
Mm,
time.
innocent.
Yeah.
That's when the kid disappeared the
Why?
most.
Like, why everything has to be like
I
the Squid
when I
Games?
first read
Like,
this-
come on, bro.
when I first read this, I thought they were gonna make it like a Chuck E. Cheese TV series or something.
Yeah, TV
You know,
series
Yeah.
a
would
game
make
show.
sense.
Or Chuck E. Cheese game shows in the works.
No, I meant like an actual TV
Ridiculous.
show. Like
It should have been a TV show. It
There's
should be a
nothing
TV show.
scary about
but-
Chuck E. Cheese.
Chuck E.
I'm
Cheese
in
even
for
still
this.
relevant.
I'm
is
in for
relevant.
this because Pasquale the chef is in it, and you know that's representation for my people.
Okay.
All the meat you can eat from his belt.
Yeah. Yeah, this is great. You ever take your family, your niece or nephews or kids to Chuck E. Cheese? It's a
yeah,
lot
you
of fun.
take your
Back in
kids.
the day, but yeah,
It's not the same as it used to be.
yeah, that's what I mean.
But
crazy
you,
though, yeah.
I thought when I read this, I thought they were gonna make
It's
a
Five
TV
Nights at Freddy's fault.
No,
My
I think
lord.
this would
Yeah,
have.
this should be a horror show.
It should be.
You
it
go
should be
there
a
now,
TV
all
show.
you see is middle-aged moms with their tramp stamps. It's just it's a sad
Ooh.
place nowadays.
Why are you hanging out at
Ooh.
Chuck E. Cheese? Look at
I have
all the
nieces and
games.
nephews,
Look at
sir.
middle-aged
They
mom.
They don't have good video games anymore. All the games are those like stupid things where you collect the
Tickets.
stamps, the tickets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you have to for prizes. Yeah.
I mean, the games are good, but other than that, like this should
Pizza's
have
still
been.
pretty good.
I don't
Place
know
smells
why-
like puke always.
I don't know
Always.
what they're
Yeah.
trying
Oh,
to.
some always pukes there.
Yeah, exactly. There's
Oh,
always
yeah.
a waft of puke in the air.
Guess it's one of those kids.
Look at this. We almost lost Paul McCartney. Did you know this? Look at this.
We almost lost him. Did you find
Yeah.
him?
I
Disney-
mean-
Disney Plus.
Look,
He's always the last place you look.
he's trying to recreate the the Abbey
Yeah.
Road.
Mm-hmm.
Where's Ringo?
Someone almost hit him.
Yes,
that.
of all things.
My God, can you imagine if you're the guy that kills Paul
McCartney recreating the famous scene from the album. Look at that. They almost got
He's
him.
moving around pretty good for a man his age.
Well, that's how he's still here.
Why is a moron for standing there?
No,
Yeah, you
What?
know what? That's all stem cells and
I don't care
testosterone.
with Paul McCartney. Get out of my way.
Yeah, exactly.
Hit the road.
We got places to go. Get out the way.
no, you don't do that to a Beatle.
Nobody knows he's a Beatle.
Why is that Disney Plus video?
This is actually horrendous. Now that I'm looking at this, oh my god,
Whoa,
It is,
what is
it is,
that?
that is
What
horrendous.
is that?
that's
what
the
is that?
Beast.
Nicholas
From,
Holt.
I love
Beast.
those movies, but Beast always looked off to me
It looks
in
like
the
some cats.
First Class movies.
He looks yeah, something from Cats. Actually, Cats is on Netflix right now.
That's not from one of the movies. Somebody doctored that.
No,
up.
that is. I
No,
remember.
that is.
It was
This is
nice
from
dog.
First Class.
Yeah, it
He's
is.
not beast. He's not in beast mode much of the movie because
I
that's
don't remember
part
it
of,
looking that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
That
I don't
looks
think he
great.
because
That
I don't
looks
think
like
he did
it.
because he didn't look that bad.
Now that's
Now
from last time.
now the beast from the Marvels did not look good to me.
Bro, is that
Right.
comic accurate? What are you talking about?
It looks horrible.
Of course, geez,
Is
you
it?
don't
Is
read
it?
comics.
Isn't Beast's hair more like Wolverine's hair was out
Who's watched the Teen
instead of
Titans
in?
series?
I
I do.
hated that Teen Titans show.
What?
Isn't the
How,
Beast
Joe?
evil now in the comics, doing weird stuff, Brucifer?
I like Teen
He's
Titans Go.
pulling the strings behind the scenes.
Like
Really?
kidnapping
That's
people?
that's
Yeah.
your take, Joe. I
What?
don't like Teen Titans. I like Teen Titans Go.
Yeah, I love Teen Titans
Oh,
Go,
God.
but I hated this show. It looked
I
too
think you
anime.
need help.
to me.
Lord God mercy.
It looks anime. Look at them.
Lord God mercy.
What?
That's what Anthony says.
You know,
Look at
you
those
know that.
character designs. They look anime.
Oh, look.
Okay.
Okay, whatever.
That was the point. Teen Titans Go sucked.
Thank you.
It sucks.
Teen
This
Titans
is
Go.
actually
No, that's a
really-
great show.
This is actually really
Oh.
cool AI art. Even though I don't like AI, that looks awesome. That's what I wanted to see.
Shout out to
I would have
Leo
liked to have
Sevens.
seen that showdown, truthfully. After seeing the Snyder cut, I really would have liked to.
I mean, come on. Even though you don't think it's going to happen, people on the panel, doesn't this look cool, Joe?
Yes, it looks.
I mean, it
cool,
looks
for
like a
sure.
video game.
The problem is Darkseid looks more like a robot. Some stuff looks like a robot.
Yeah, but that's somebody's
He does
AI
look
art.
like a
I mean,
robot,
you know.
Joe.
But it's still good
Yeah.
AI art, though.
Yeah, it is.
I would love to see that. Never going to
He
happen.
looks like he looks cyborg. half
Well, I mean, probably not going
Darkseid.
to
Who
happen.
is that? Is that supposed to be Darkseid?
He looks
That's
like an
Doomsday.
alien, bro. Like I don't.
Well, Darkseid is an alien,
I
but
think that's
Yeah.
Doomsday. I don't
That's
need to ever
actually
see
correct.
Doomsday again. I'm so tired of that character.
Gladiator
that was
2.
supposed to be Doomsday.
No,
It's
that's
crap.
Max. That's Max back when he wears masks.
That does look like Max, actually.
It does look like mine.
Gladiator 2 starring Paul Mescal.
Finally,
It's
just coming
done
out this
filming.
year.
Yeah.
It's coming out this year.
Great. Doja Cat will be the first female rapper in history to headline Coachella.
That's not true. There's no way.
I'm
What
just,
is
I'm
that?
just looking at the first comment there. The first comment there.
Yeah, I
Live
under-
on
what,
TV.
is that her?
Okay, Max.
Yeah.
You're gonna get demonetized right there.
I don't know what that is.
That's
I
just
didn't know
okay.
the video.
No idea who the hell Doja Cat is.
Me watching Willie become Wonka.
Oh, that looks like a men's only theater. Wink, wink. Do they still have
Coachella.
one in
Theater.
California?
Lana Del Rey, Tyler the Creator,
I forgot
Doja
about
Cat, and
Tyler.
No Doubt's back.
Oh, they got
Tyler's
one
funny.
person I've heard of there, then one band. Though No Doubt sucks now.
What?
Mm.
No doubt you're wrong.
No, they haven't put out anything good since Spiderweb. Remember that shit? What was that shitty Hey Baby song? That was horrible.
That was her solo stuff. Joe.
I think that was No Doubt. Wasn't that No Doubt?
No, she did a lot of
I don't
solo.
know. No Doubt
Did
did
do a
some.
grant? Yeah,
I don't know.
it's
Let me.
stuff.
I actually took my wife to see No Doubt early in our marriage. We saw No Doubt, and who else was there? I don't remember. Oh, Paramore. White Lotus. Does anyone watch White Lotus?
Yeah, no, that was No Doubt. That was No Doubt. That wasn't
Yeah.
her solo.
I haven't
Greatest
watched it,
show
but
ever.
I heard good
Yeah, I
things
keep
about
meaning
it.
to check that out.
First season was better than the second season.
The third season.
OMG, Ken Jeong finally
This
met
is our new century, according to a friend. No, I'm kidding.
Oh
short
my God!
round
Stop!
It's a
and
friend.
sat directly behind for 3 whole hours. She doesn't look annoyed at all. Is Ken Jeong funny or is he just annoying?
He can be
He's
funny.
funny. He's
Oh,
funny
he
when
was fantastic on Community as Senior.
he's
Chen.
coming back.
He
For the
was very good
Community
at
movie.
Hangover. He could be funny.
Do you
Like-
still think he's funny though, or is he just
No,
got
he's
it?
still funny.
I
He's still
haven't
funny.
seen him. I haven't seen him in enough stuff lately since like I don't know his
Yeah.
last thing. But
But if you give him good material,
Oh,
he's
I'm
still
wrong.
good.
Okay, Mama Bear's correcting me. Maybe it was. I still liked it, but I thought it was. All right, so there's that. Let's see what else is here. New Ted
Oh.
series.
It is funny.
Lil Wayne introducing his kids to Queen Latifah. That's good news.
They
This is
equalize.
not good news, or it is good news, depending on what you think of Guy Ritchie in the Aladdin
Yeah.
movie. I really like the Aladdin live action
I would take
remake.
this as a rumor, but if it's true, I'm not surprised. I mean, Guy Ritchie has a lot of stuff working, bro. He has like an Apple movie. He has another movie star, Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
Like, he has so many things working.
According to a Hollywood Handle via Daniel RPK, Guy Ritchie is reportedly no longer attached to direct the Hercules live action remake. That's actually one I think they should do. Like, out of all the remakes, wouldn't that be one of the ones you're like, the movie was fun, but a live action movie makes more sense than other situations, don't you think?
Oh, it would be much better than Rock's Hercules movie. That's for sure.
Oh yeah! Oh my God! I remember the Rock Hercules. Yeah, the Russo brothers are producing this movie, so.
They take it a grain of salt because the Russo
I
brothers.
say you get Kevin Feige to produce it. Do a live action remake of the animated movie, but end it with him coming into the future, and then you make him the Hercules of the MCU.
I mean,
They have that.
They have that. They have their own Hercules.
Voltaire, what do you think? You were out of all the Disney movies that could be live action. I think this would be at top of my list. As ones I'd want to see.
Well, I'd like a live action Hercules movie in general. I mean, it translates to live action better than the other concepts.
Yeah,
I think Lilo and Stitch is the one I most want.
Like, I was disappointed with that Clash of the Titans remake. I mean, I think a good Greek Gods movie would be welcome.
Yeah,
they had a Clash of the Titans remake back in 2010.
I want to watch Gangs in New York again. I haven't seen. Wasn't like feeling it when I watched it back in the day, but
it's an amazing movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you got the one I sent you in here, man? We're taking it's nowhere to be found.
Bill the Butcher, 1850 versus 2002. Is that's really Bill the Butcher there?
That does look like a gangster on the left, but on the right, I feel like a gangster.
That's pretty accurate.
It is.
Yeah.
Look at this side.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, no doubt.
I mean, I don't think they still got it.
You don't know yet.
Right. They didn't have it when they broke up.
Come on, anyone? Aaron, Anthony, Voltaire, Gwen Stefani back in the day, no doubt era.
I saw them.
I mean, when they started, yes, but they lost steam quickly.
Yeah, whatever. They like to bring these old acts back.
No, Gwen Stefani has not lost steam. She's been in the spotlight.
Yeah, they just stopped making albums because they did solo stuff.
Right,
and
and
I
her
saw them.
solo stuff was terrible too. She did that "My Shit Is Bananas" song.
People love that song.
That song was awful.
I agree, Cal. Awesome, Mama.
Didn't she do that whole Japanese anime type of theme with some of her music?
Girls.
The best thing Gwen Stefani has done in recent years was when she did Space Pants with Peter Dinklage.
Look, she was great with those low-rise jeans. She's terrific.
Yeah.
That has nothing to do with her music.
They're low-rise jeans. She's iconic. That's why. That's
the last thing. The last good thing she did was marry Blake Sheldon. That was the last great thing she did.
Yes.
That was the worst thing she did.
Why?
Married with Sheldon. Was that
Blake Sheldon?
I thought she was on The Big Bang Theory or something.
No, not Sheldon Cooper. No.
Here, let's listen. She's awesome. Look at this. This is awesome.
Let's have all the boys.
Those low-rise pants. You're gonna get nailed with the music, Max.
What you doing?
It's just I'm thinking because it's not the full song.
Okay.
It's just
what are you doing on my channel?
It's just the bass line. Okay.
Don't get taken down for like another week.
She made belly shirts popular at the time. That was great.
A lot of female singers.
No, she did. They were already doing that before.
A lot of female singers back in dress
that Austin Abrams from Euphoria has passed on the Thunderbolts role as
he should have said he passed on the role. He should have said he passed.
She gets the eyebrow.
He makes it sound like he died. He passed away.
No,
he's passed away. Like just say he passed on the role, bro. Like,
who did it better?
No Way Home. The fuck.
How would you
the lower picture is far superior.
Like,
how would you know?
Adam Webb looks terrible. Adam Webb looks terrible, bro.
That's sad, Cal. Don't Speak. Yeah, that's a great song.
Oh, yeah, that's a good song.
Very nice song.
I'm sorry, like Adam Webb.
We don't know yet. With Voltaire, you said you said the bottom picture looks good to you.
Oh yeah, it looks way better than that. That's going to be way better than that top movie for sure.
No,
I'd definitely rather. I definitely
out of
rather
the water in all ways. Box office, just writing, everything's going to be much better.
I love your sarcasm.
No.
I don't think
I
he's
was made
being
it on pretty
sarcastic.
thick. I should hope so.
I don't think he's being sarcastic.
Well, No Way Home had a lot of plot holes and it didn't make sense in a lot of
Oh.
places.
Made a
saying.
lot of
Writing-
money.
Writing wasn't that great.
It
Just
is a
because
good
it made
movie.
money doesn't mean it's that great.
It's a
I
good
disagree
movie.
with
It's a good
that.
movie, but it's a gimmick movie.
Aaron, what do you think? Which looks better to you right
I
now
agree,
before
Joe.
seeing it?
Far
Oh,
From
my
Home.
God.
Far From Home is still the best of the Holland films.
No Way Home.
No, disagree.
Holland should have been dragged and drowned in that movie.
No,
Well, I mean, I got to tell you something. In that movie, the other two Spider-Man really expose how bad Tom Holland is, in my opinion.
I
I'm sorry,
disagree.
but
Because the other two are so much better.
The three
Yes,
on the
sir.
bottom are
There's no bite,
definitely
there's-
easier on the eyes.
Oh, this is great.
Fair enough. I'll give you that, Joe.
Yes,
Yeah.
thanks to people who rescue animals. Let me make this bigger here. They saved the pup. Aw, that is great. Shout out to all those rescue workers out there that watch the show. Jim Carrey.
Oh, happy birthday, James
A
Carrey.
lot of
I'm
no
on the
doubt.
panel.
Too much
Is
Gwen
this
Stefani.
Video Walkman? I didn't know this existed.
Buy it. It's only $30.
we have somebody to collect that.
Gosh, those kinds of things were so cool, but expensive as
Max,
heck.
buy one. Max, it's $30.
Is there actually Judgment Day on a tape, cassette tape?
Yes,
Like,
yes, it's
you-
in there. You put it in there.
This is fake.
No.
I'm playing. Probably. I don't know. I don't know if it's real. To be
it's from
honest.
Nostalgia.
remember
Hero.
anything like
Usually,
that.
this
It can't
I
be.
follow them. They only retweet
Look at
real
the
things.
comment, because maybe the comments has the name on it. Oh, that's AI.
Hey, there's Cousin
I
Eddie.
used to want to cassette.
Don't forget,
CDs
Cousin
mounted.
Eddie's a sex offender.
Oh my God.
Make a note of that.
Oh, I'll
Max
look
is
that up.
drooling, everybody.
This is Karen's Diner.
Karen Steiner.
This
Sid
Karen.
Hadley. What was that other famous restaurant chain where the people were rude
Okay,
to you?
I'm sorry. If she did that on me, no, I would
No,
throw
Be
the
like,
food.
yes,
I would,
ma'am. Can I have
I
some
would-
more?
I
Whatever you
would,
want.
I would throw the food on her face. I would say.
She
that.
probably
Well,
spit
they
in
have
the food.
they have a thing in New York on Sundays called Bitchy Bingo, and
There
it's
are
and the
there are,
drag queens insult you as you're eating in.
there
That
are
is
Bitchy.
some
true,
there are
yes,
some restaurants where it's
you're right
forgiven.
with that
one.
Where it's forgiven.
Yeah,
to
Dick's
insult
Restaurant,
customer.
Cal. That's it.
Yeah.
They already had this. Dick's Last Resort or whatever. That's been around, that concept. Somebody being
Yeah.
rude to you when you go in.
I don't
Yeah.
want that.
I don't want that either.
What are you talking about? You show up here every night.
Oh,
It would be something like this, but the people be throwing food.
I don't want to pay people to get
They
for people
humiliate
to be-
you.
Yeah, they do it for free on my channel. I don't want to pay
For
I don't want them to pay
free?
for it. Yeah.
Where's Sean
Okay.
O'Rourke been? We haven't seen him in a while.
He's been busy. The strikes are over, so he's probably trying to get his get rolling up again. He works in
Production.
ministry.
He's
Yeah.
the only one who gets my Santa Claus the movie references.
So we are sure only speaking about in terms of being directly connected to the original Daredevil. We now get to start this born again situation with all that history behind us and the outcome of all that history.
Oh yeah, this is an
Um,
interview from yesterday. Yeah.
Who
So-
cares? Get to the top story.
What?
Who cares? Get to the top story today.
This is very exciting that they're now. This is actually a really big benefit in the movie working. The
Yeah,
Daredevil is now
Yay,
they're bringing in all those
PG-13
Netflix
Daredevil.
characters.
Yay.
No, I this is one of the best decisions Disney's done.
It is.
With
It's
Voltaire,
really
what do you
smart.
think? They're going to bring back all. They're even talking about
If
even
they-
potentially Iron Fist now.
Yeah, I'm happy about it. They make Kingpin stop getting his butt kicked so easily all the time.
I have a hard time getting excited about this show because it's going to be 18 episodes long, and that's just too long.
We don't know.
Bro,
if
there's
that's the
literally
same.
going to
You
be a
heard they're
break in
cutting that.
between.
That was
splitting-
that was
I guess
before they reworked it, Joe. We don't know.
Well,
if that's still
hopefully they don't overdo it.
Echo
Oh,
makes her late night debut.
Nice.
Very happy for her.
Very nice. Good for her.
Oh, wait a second. I thought she actually didn't have one foot. For real.
No,
Like,
she-
I
They,
thought
they couldn't find an amputee actress to play an
no,
amputee.
no, no. I
She
honestly
does.
thought. No,
She
I
does.
honestly thought
She
they.
does.
I thought-
She does.
Oh, she does. It's just
Yes,
that's a real
she
looking one.
does.
Okay.
They do have flesh colored.
No,
prosthetics,
I understand.
right?
I was just confused for a second.
No, she does. She does.
Okay.
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 How would you guys feel about the sign language used in the series?
It kind of makes sense for.
I
It's
understand
interesting.
why
That
they
makes sense,
tried
yeah.
it. It didn't work all the time for me. It kind of took me out of the story a little bit. It just didn't flow well. It was hard. I'm not finished with it yet. It's still a good show. It's not
Challenging
bad.
in some
It's not
places,
great.
but I mean, it was interesting that they, got an actress with that disability and all that kind of thing. I thought that was interesting.
93, man, that is
James Earl
incomparable.
Jones. Man, good looking young man there. Look at that.
Yes, he is.
He's
Stem
a good-looking
cells
old
are-
man too.
Yeah. A new trailer for Jennifer Lopez starring Ben Affleck too.
I was confused on this.
That's
I was
terrific.
confused on this trailer.
This is
also.
me now. The film. Okay.
God.
Kung Fu Panda 4 poster.
She's a horrible person.
No, I could go for
Who?
some nails right now.
J-Lo?
Yeah,
Oh, my
she's
God.
Why?
She's the
Her-
originator of the big booty.
we
She's
got
the original
we
big
got
booty
nothing.
queen.
I got nothing but horror stories about her from when she was in town shooting Jersey Girl. Everybody who had run-ins with her had nothing but terrible things to say, including Elvis Costello. Elvis Costello even had a bad run-in with her.
She's the
Well, I
original
heard
diva.
very demanding with her behind the scenes requests.
Elvis Costello was doing a concert in Philadelphia when she was in town shooting Jersey Girl, and he on stage at his show shared a story about how he ran into her on the elevator. And he saw her and wanted to invite her to the show, and he said, "Good evening, Miss Lopez," and she said, "Don't effing talk to me."
Yeah.
That was her response to Elvis Costello.
I haven't heard great
to be
things either.
fair,
I just don't like to take
It's
hearsay.
Elvis
from a-
Costello.
Yeah.
She probably thought he was some creep. She didn't know he was the
Yeah.
singer of Veronica, the one good song he has.
Daredevil
That's
Born
just
Again
crazy talk
poster.
right
Look,
there.
look at this. Look at this poster.
I mean,
That's
it's a
pretty
fan
legit.
art, but it
Yeah.
looks
That's a
good.
fan art. Oh, that's
But
disappointing.
it is amazing fan
Good.
art.
Now this is a downgrade for me.
Bro, it's fucking Christ.
I know it's comic accurate. It just doesn't look good. Sometimes comic accurate doesn't look good in live action.
Yeah, it's
Bro,
true.
you want a
Looks
75-year-old
better.
man to wear makeup? You want him to die under makeup?
It looks
Look,
better
yes.
on the bottom one.
No,
No,
bro.
I don't think this look. Let's take a vote here. I think this is a
It
downgrade,
does
even
look,
if
it
it's
is
more.
comic accurate.
I know that
He doesn't
But I
look like
think-
the Beast in the top one.
the last
Yeah, he looks
skin,
like they slathered
he's
blue
much
paint on
better.
him.
Looks like Smurf on steroids.
Smurf on steroids.
Bro,
What
like,
do you
bro,
think,
you want
Voltaire, Anthony?
Like a blue werewolf.
So
Bro.
the head on the older one looks much better, but the body is physicality of the body on the second one, the current one is better. But the
Yeah.
head looks like a
That
Pixar.
looks awful on the top.
No, Pixar actually looks better than this. I think
I'm-
I think his head looks horrible in the Marvels.
Yeah, it does.
Papa Smurf. I like them both. It looks terrible. Who cares?
King Smurf.
That's exactly right, Anthony.
It's
I-
still Kelsey Grammer.
Yeah,
It's still
really
Kelsey
want a
Grammer.
70-year-old man to
And
wear
I know
makeup.
it's comic accurate. That's not the. It just looks bad. It's not
Bro,
everything comic
ain't
accurate.
nobody's
looks
gonna
great in
It
live
looks
action.
it looks
No.
fantastic.
Ain't nobody gonna
It looks
force a
great. That's
70-year-old
what I'm
man.
saying.
Great. Okay.
Yeah, it looks
looks-
great.
It looks like a cartoon. Cartoons brought to live action are not always
my
great.
God.
Oh my God,
That's
so
kind of true. I mean,
coming
that's
from
true.
a
Max
Snyder
has a
guy,
good
so
point. Max has a point. there.
Oh, coming from a Snyder guy. Yeah,
Amy
Winehouse.
Winehouse. Talk about.
This is pretty amazing. Here, look at this.
no way. That's no way, really. Oh wow.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, that's
CGI.
cool.
It's not
I mean,
CGI.
that is.
Yeah.
Prove it's
it
not.
hit them. It hit them though. That's not.
I don't
CGI.
think that's real.
There's no shadow.
Oh
There's
my
a shadow right there.
I don't
That's a
see
good
it.
Well, as a
That's
part-time
a boob
falconer
shadow.
myself, I don't think that this is accurate.
No, if it's true, then I'm surprised by this.
The only thing that I'm guessing is that the girls could.
You know, it
keep
hit
together.
them. It hit. The
did
wings
hit
hit
one.
them. Yeah.
It definitely did hit though. With the wings.
Yeah, it hit them. Yeah.
I think
Well,
that
that's
could
cool, though.
I think that could be done. I don't think that's
I don't
fake.
think this. I don't think this is real.
Do you
I think
remember those
it's done.
old
You can try-
Saturday Night Live sketches, The Falconer?
Oh, I love the comic
The
accurate
best
Lois
Lois and
look.
Clark.
Hopefully this season's better than last.
It's
Oh,
the
I
last
disagree.
season.
Well, that's not fair. So last season was really good until the finale.
It's the last. I think it's the
Hey,
finale.
The
Did
scene in the
Dwight-
bar, the scene in the diner with Clark and that douchebag that hit his son. That was freaking amazing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I love that. That was a callback to Christopher Reeve, by the way.
I gotta
Mhm.
I gotta catch up. I watched a few episodes.
Oh,
the
it's
first
on
season.
HBO. All the episodes.
Yeah, you get it.
Yeah, this is
Right.
one of the biggest down. Why do we
I
go from
disagree.
this?
I
this?
Hey,
disagree.
my daughter posted that, Kira.
Why did we downgrade? I don't
Because
like.
of these, we don't need that.
Yeah, because we got AirPods and now the future and everything. Of
Everything's
course, you don't have
Bluetooth.
AirPods, but yeah.
I don't want to be tied down. To
You
stuff.
know, so every Android copy Apple
You see
after that.
this?
So
See these? See these? Bluetooth.
yeah,
Nobody
Beats.
does. Nobody does what? No,
I
these,
like the wired
Steel
option.
Series. Arctic.
Bro had one job. Oh,
was it engagement ring? That was engagement ring, right?
I think this was staged though, but yeah.
That's fake.
I hope not.
You anyone who's that much of a clown to set this up.
Or what you do is you get a duplicate case with no ring in it, and you throw that in the ocean.
my
Yeah,
and then
for
when they're
Joe.
looking
It's not
behind,
real.
you go like that.
If
know?
you could find the ring.
Call me a cynic, but this is not a real video.
Got lots of views. Margot
That's
Robbie
real?
reveals her cinematic crush, Aragorn.
Oh, she could be the next Lord
Well,
of the
that
Rings
is
movie.
big news. She liked Aragon. Wow.
Lord of the
It is.
Rings.
Oh, she could be
Good
the next
taste,
Lord of the
good
Rings
taste.
movie.
I'm not surprised.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to get to the
Oh,
big
delicious.
news for Joe.
They
Oh,
still
I
have
do-
this.
I
They
do
still
love
have
the
Joe
big
likes
this.
breakfast.
McDonald's breakfast. You know,
This is
the
a
end
long
of
segment.
McDonald's breakfast has saved a lot of people their jobs. Like they're running late for work, they need something, they get an egg
Save people
McMuffin,
their
shove it down their
jobs.
throat.
What?
No,
Yeah.
nothing beats the McGriddle though. The McGriddle's
The
God
McGriddle.
sandwich.
Oh my God, McGriddle is just evil. I mean,
Wendy's
come on.
has the best breakfast. Everything is cooked fresh.
Oh, did
I
you
didn't-
see
I never had a breakfast at
my
Wendy's.
pair of
It's really good.
Costco
Get the
chicken?
Baconator breakfast. Oof.
You, I'm mad at you, Voltaire. You and everyone else complaining about the sugar in the chicken. They canceled Costco chicken. when I
They
was
did
there.
not.
Yes, they did. I have a short on it.
What?
They
You
said it's
did a
going to be a
short on
while.
it?
Yes.
I gotta check that out. Are you?
Yeah,
They
it's-
can't. That
They didn't have. They said it's going to be a while. Sorry for the inconvenience. I don't know what's going on, but I think it's related to that.
no.
It's not like we're done for the day or something. It's
I
like
I mean I
yeah,
haven't been able to resist it. I'm not gonna lie. I still eat it. So I tried
not
to resist
anymore.
it. You know, Kentucky Fried Chicken, grilled chicken was
People
good. but
don't understand that was a benefit. They probably do that at cost. The rotisserie chicken.
No,
as
they
a
do it at a
benefit of
loss.
membership.
Actually,
Yeah.
Just
And
switch my
people
calendar
complained.
image. Today we're at Beckett Mariner. Beckett
Mhm.
Mariner is today's picture.
How
Awesome.
long is this segment?
not
I don't
long
know.
enough.
I don't know. It's good. We're having fun talking.
I'm ready
The
to
Marvel
go to bed.
Netflix shows were made MCU canon after the creative overhaul for Daredevil Born Again. All
Didn't we
the
talk about
creatives
this all
got
week?
together and said, look, this is how we've got to do it now. This is going to be
I
awesome
mean,
if you get
good.
the
The
Jessica Jones,
fans
Luke
been beg.
Cage,
I mean, the fans been
Iron
begging
Fist.
for it for a long time.
They got together with Kevin Feige. That's how they did.
As long as they don't put Daredevil back in that stupid black costume.
Okay, this is funny.
What was up with Danny DeVito?
It was
He's one
just
of
a
the great-
meme. Yeah.
Oh, that's not nice. I
I'm
like
going
Danny DeVito.
fast.
That's fast.
Oh God.
Jessica Henwick will
Oh
be
my
returning
god,
as
I
Colleen
hate
Wing in a
I hate
future.
I hate that account.
Well, she
I-
can technically return, but she can technically return. So
I
Iron
like
Fist is canon.
Jessica Henwick. I'm a fan. I was
Yeah, you
hoping.
were.
I hope. Hey, what's that mean?
You
I
were
was
simping
hoping
for
her
her, I
breakout would be
remember
the
that.
Matrix movie, but it sucked.
She was great in Iron Fist, but she was even better in Love and Monsters. Love and Monsters
Love and
was
Monsters is great.
such a good
Great.
movie.
People fight with their lightsabers in a snowstorm. Oh, look,
Lady
this
Ga-
is great news. Schnelly
I know.
loves his cookies, and I love my Schnelly. Arnold,
Oh.
Wait.
follow Arnold on Twitter.
That's
Is Snelly-
that's
Is Snell-
old.
Is Snelly the name of his maid?
Oh,
Oh, come on! You had
That's
to make
Amy
it. Like,
Schumer.
come on.
That's an old picture. That's from when he was telling people to stay home for COVID.
He was tweeted 11 hours ago. Oh, look at this, Lando and Leia. Real Scooby Doo. Oh, this is cool.
what?
I like this. It's just this. I love,
This is cool.
yeah, Ryan Reynolds does great promotion for his movies too. He does stuff like
What?
this. This makes people hype.
They're chairs.
Yes.
They're from the movie. They're
I'm so hyped about
Star Trek.
chairs.
Logan.
Wow.
And what do you mean you're not? You're not. This doesn't get you hype, Aaron. This gets me
Not
hype.
really, because we've seen this in a lot of set behind the scenes stuff with chairs.
Yeah, but I'm so
Names
excited.
would-
Voltaire,
I
does
mean,
this
I'm,
get you
I'm
hype?
excited for the movie, but this doesn't
Logan,
get
Wade
me
Wilson.
excited.
I mean, this is a movie that's going to save Marvel.
It looks cool.
Yes.
This segment is longer than The Godfather 2. I agree.
It is longer than the father. That is true, bro.
Mhm. All right.
Damn, he
Better than
haven't got
Godfather
into
3.
Joe
Look
yet?
at
I'll tell you
this.
that.
Godzilla -1 - Keller poster has been released. That's amazing.
Okay.
I
the
think I
Keller
want this
poster.
one. Yeah.
Keller. The Keller poster.
Keller. Say it properly.
Keller.
Oh, here we go. Finally.
Yes.
No, why did he make it a fourth one? But like, I don't
Because
know.
Keanu
third
Reeves
one was
finally
not
wants
good.
to be. Because Keanu Reeves finally wants to be in a franchise that has 4 good movies.
Wasn't the third one horrible?
No,
It was
fantastic.
horrific. It was
That's what I
horrible.
thought.
Kidding? That movie
No, it
was
was
beloved when it came out. Everybody loved it. So if you guys are
By
doing
who?
revisionist history now,
People were excited for it, like me, but it was awful.
People were excited for it
No,
because nobody,
everybody loved
nobody
that
had
movie.
anything to watch back
Well,
then. It came
Bill
out
and
during the
Ted
beginning of
4
the
is
pandemic.
being written, says Alex Winter. Hopefully it'll be better. I know Joe loves it. I didn't love it. But looks like we're going to get another one.
I'm excited. This can go where The Matrix and John Wick failed to, and
Actually,
be
this-
a franchise with 4 good films.
It introduced their teenage daughters, Billy and Thea.
Yes.
The film was
The
released
girl who was
during one of
playing
the
Keanu
worst.
Reeves' daughter was so overacting in that. It was awful.
Are you kidding? She was the best one.
Good God Almighty.
Good God
She-
Almighty!
She was perfection.
Okay.
I'm not saying this segment is long, but 2 hobbits asked for directions to Mordor.
Wow.
Oh wow!
Boom, roasted.
That's
Yeah.
my
Oh
mama
my
bear.
God.
Yeah. Okay,
Don't
so
worry. I'll be back Monday night, Mama Bear. You can come over.
in a recent interview with the Sarah O'Connell show, Winter revealed that the creators of the franchise are tinkering with a 4th movie idea like all of us, and the guys are going to write. So we'll see. The guys in this case would be Bill and Ted original screenwriters, Chris Matheson, and Ed Solomon. Winter also said everyone feels the same way about making the 4th one. If it happens, it has to be right.
That's it,
That's
what everybody
Has to be
says.
right.
Yeah,
That
that
means
is
there's
what
no
everyone-
offer on the table.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
right.
means if we get the right money.
Well, nobody's going to say no to Bill and Ted.
Well, I don't know if it was profitable. I'm not sure.
No, and that the third
Well,
one
didn't
came
that
out during
have
the
like a
pandemic.
wacky release?
It
Like,
came out during the pandemic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it came out.
Mini
Most of the
pandemic.
theaters were closed. It went to direct to sell through, and it
Yeah.
did very well.
Mhm.
Because there was nothing else to watch. So
hmm.
Oh, the Alex Winter interview. I'll have to check that out on another video. Sarah O'Connell show. Okay.
stop it, actually. Not you.
All right, so that is the good news of Twitter.
Let me show you my
Yay.
good news.
82% certified fresh. As
Wow.
wholesomely goofy as its heroes, Bill and Ted Face the Music is the rare, long-belated sequel that largely recaptures the franchise's original charm.
No.
yeah, that movie when it came
They
out,
just like it 'cause
was
it's woke.
really well received.
How come
Yeah,
Alex
well,
Winter?
I think
We'll
you're
let
right
you
about that.
Rotten Tomatoes wins positive reviews for our
Yeah,
ages.
that's true.
Those Rotten Tomatoes critics just liked it because it's woke.
I stand by it. 97% of the time, Rotten Tomatoes is right on the money.
This week's issue of Superman.
Oh wow.
Oh,
They
Cowboy
said they don't have
Superman.
good art.
I
Somebody
mean,
breathe
it's
him
all
out
right.
over there for this.
It's not bad. It's not. I don't. What's Clark doing in a cowboy hat at a rodeo?
He's a farmer.
He's a
Okay.
woman, buddy. Jesus Christ. We done come up
I know.
I do gotta say though, one thing that bugs me is I got Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure and Bill and Ted Face the Music on 4K,
with some
but
boopy
the
windows.
best film in the trilogy, Bogus
Oh.
Journey, is still not in 4K.
Lucifer.
We need
I'm sorry,
4K
Phil.
You think
Bogus
Bogus
Journey
Journey is the best?
by far, by far.
Probably
Is that the
don't.
second
Not
one?
even.
They probably
Yeah.
don't want to waste the money on it.
I love the second one actually. It's funny.
Yeah, that one's it's so good. I think the first and the third are like tied, but the second one is just the imagination and the set design and it's a perfect movie.
I would agree. I think number 2 is the best of them, better than first.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. Mailbag.
Oh wait, we got breaking news first.
I'm breaking news.
Play
Hold
it.
on.
Play it.
Oh.
Hey, Dick White.
Oh.
Oh my god.
That's good news.
Breaking news!
All right,
It's
Joe,
supposed to be
you're
up already.
are you sitting down, Joe? This is not good news.
Well, it's not good news.
No, it's
Muppets
about,
canceled.
it's about Gal
It was
Gadot.
already canceled.
They
From
canceled it.
James Gunn.
She's not coming back.
Muppets Mayhem was canceled several months ago.
This is from James
Oh.
Gunn. Here we go.
Oh, I don't see anything.
Bring us up. Me and Saffron are looking at a few actresses who have in mind
This
for
is
Wonder
not
Woman,
true.
but we
No,
still
it's
need
not
to
true.
do more screen tests.
Is this
This
on
is not
Twitter
true.
or what? What's this on?
Where's
Yeah.
that from?
And then
This is not true.
here's
This is not
here's
true.
the other one. Here's the other
Yeah.
one.
That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. I'm literally on Threads right now.
I didn't fire Gal. She just didn't fit the Wonder. I will reveal the source in a moment.
This is
Very
not
trusted
true.
source. I didn't fire Gal. She just didn't fit the Wonder Woman story arc me and Saffron had in mind for the DC.
It's a funny troll.
Is that
but
Threads
no.
or X?
He's,
And this
he's using
comes
Threads
from
a
my
lot more, but
trusted
that's
source, Rational Skeptic.
of
Oh, boy.
course, of course.
Oh my god, bro. God.
I guarantee James Gunn did not tweet
Yo,
that.
No, that's from
Rational
Rational.
Skeptic made
It's
it.
it's
That's not even his
true.
profile picture.
Yo,
That's not even his
Rational
It's
profile.
100% not doctored. Rational.
Rational
Thank
Rational,
you, Rational,
right here.
for speaking the truth.
Wow. If he put more energy into getting laid, let me stop.
Oh, you don't know, Bruce. You don't know.
I mean, look, hey, you take a girl out on a date, you say, look at these fake tweets I produced, baby.
Exactly.
She's gonna be panty dropping.
I've been
Yeah, but
I'm up all night playing games with Mad Max, the Mandalorian. We on Xbox.
Yeah, I'm on his Twitter page. That's not even the page. The
That would
picture
be
he's got
impressive
up.
to ladies in the Pittsburgh
No,
area.
it's not true. It's not true. It's
it's from
just
Rational.
Yes,
Rational,
the hairy-
Rational always jokes, always trolls a joke.
that is a good Photoshop, though. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie. That is very good
Yeah.
Photoshop.
He wants his
hairy legs of
apology from
Pittsburgh,
Joe.
you
He
said?
asked. He actually is asking for an apology from you for Joe. Look,
Rational
Joe.
is?
Yeah, he's
What?
like, Joe was wrong. I was right. Look,
Oh my god, bro.
he
Rational.
wants an apology. I was right. Where's my apology? That's what he sent to me.
Yeah, that's
Oh
not
my
accurate.
God.
That's not real.
No, of course
No
not.
apology,
Of course
Rational.
not.
Oh
Just
my
making it up.
god.
All right.
That
But that
helps.
is, I will give you this. Rational does have a very good job on Photoshop.
Rational's cool. I like Rational. He's funny.
Yeah, it's very funny. So
Okay, so we don't have too much in here. Jacob McKenzie. Thoughts on Robert Downey Jr. says he's had some of the greatest acting work playing Iron Man, but believes it went unnoticed because of the genre.
I noticed it.
I noticed it. If people didn't notice
I
it,
think
Maybe
we all
not
noticed it.
rewarded, not unnoticed, but not rewarded. Oh, Joe left. What, we get to Bill and
I
Ted
think he
4
had
and
to
then you
leave.
leave?
Remember, he had to leave after he went to show. He
I'm
went to
just
show.
kidding.
Yeah.
I don't think it went unnoticed, just unrewarded, maybe by the Academy.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a Marvel thing.
Do I
It's a
think he
Marvel
should have
thing.
won an award for it? Absolutely, he should have won one
I think
award.
it's a comic books prejudice among them.
Yeah, the Oscars and the Emmys,
Which
whatever. They don't
I
like
always
comic
said
book
it's very
stuff.
hard to play a comic book character.
Well, listen, the reason Tropic Thunder was so funny, it wasn't completely wrong.
No.
You know what I'm saying? You know what scene I'm referencing, Voltaire?
Oy.
When they say what's eligible for awards.
Yeah.
It's not that that's why it's so funny, right? Okay.
Well,
But you
listen,
never go
but-
full.
But
I'm
the
not gonna
funny
say
thing,
it.
but the funny thing about the Oscars, they literally have two Joker actors that won the Oscars for it. So
That whole storyline, how the people who
No.
captured him
Batman-
love Simple Jack and make him perform it every night. That is
Batman's like
like
one of the
comedy.
only comic book. Batman's like one of the only comic book
You know-
characters where the award shows take take very seriously compared to like other comic book.
Well, don't say it, Cal.
Batman gets
say it in
more
the chat.
like Batman gets more respect than any other comic
Yeah,
book.
that's okay. So
I want to do a watch
think
party of Tropic Thunder for sure.
that's
See, Joker is a great thing because Joker is a hard character to play.
yeah. 'Cause I mean, you have two actors that win an Oscar for it.
Jacob also says thoughts on John Bernthal.
He's
Says
in
his
it.
return as the Punisher has to be right with real sacred
in it.
integrity
He's
to
in
the
it.
source material,
Bro,
and to what is
does
at the
He's
core
in
of
it.
Frank.
does bro
And
think
what,
we don't have
what are you
internet?
saying, Aaron?
It was officially back in what, April, May. Punisher
It was announced
turning
like
to
that,
Daredevil. Yeah, he's in it.
like last year.
Okay, I'm going to do my absolute best to make sure that if we do it right.
Somebody
I hope so.
replied to. I remember somebody on Twitter replied to us that, bro, we know you in it. Like,
Yeah.
you think
That was official. Yeah.
I can't
That's
wait
one of
to
the
see
best
his return.
casting out there. Him as Frank Castle. He's perfect.
Thoughts on the decision to bring back Karen and Foggy and Daredevil Born Again was reportedly made last week. I think it's excellent. Backlash. Why?
I think when we heard Daredevil,
I think they're too afraid to. I think Hollywood is actually extremely reactionary, and they're too afraid to mess this and like Blade up.
I also think why I say backlash because when we heard about Daredevil.
Oh, look, Rational's here. They said your DM was fake news, Rational. I can't issue an apology until it's confirmed.
As I was saying, right?
And Bruce implied that you need to do some other stuff. So
I heard remember they said they were not going to come back. And I think a lot of people, I think they heard a backlash on that, the blowback. People were not happy with that. And they were clearly not happy with, not happy with how Daredevil was going. Because remember, they kind of have to rebuild in the whole thing.
Watch the language, Rational. I don't want to have to time you out.
And they heard the whole thing. Remember back after the writer's strike? No, the actor strike was officially. No, writer's strike was officially over. They came out and said Daredevil. They're kind of like reworking the whole thing. They're keeping a couple stuff in, and they're like, and I think the blowback got to me. They're like, yeah, you know what? We need them back. We need these characters in.
Also, they're literally fan favorites.
Yeah.
And listen, everybody, Gal Gadot is not coming back as Wonder Woman. Okay, there's too much heat on her right now. Politically, and it's just not going to happen.
No, I don't think so.
I would be up for it, but it just doesn't seem plausible.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not impossible.
If you're going to recast Superman and Batman, if you're recasting Superman and Batman, you're probably going to recast Wonder Woman.
I mean, to be fair to James Gunn, part of it is that new idea he has where you're going to play the same role for video games, comics, animation, and movies and live action. That's going to require all new contracts. So regardless, I should clip this out. Regardless of how you feel about James Gunn, the fact that he said it's actually, I'm surprised so many people are on board on it because it's very, it's almost like unfair to the talent to have them sign a contract where they have to play the same role under all mediums. It's not very progressive with the industry. I wouldn't know the exact terms, but it's not, the old guard, the Cavills, the Gal Gadots, the Jason Momoa, the Ben Afflecks, they get negotiation power on each time they appear in video games, animation, and so they profit more. Whereas this seems very, it seems like a talent could be taken advantage of if not done right. I'm not saying James Gunn has bad intentions, but it's not like with all the strikes and everything, these contracts don't seem very, very beneficial to the talent, honestly. And that's why they have to get younger. So just on that point alone, I don't think Gal's coming back. Anyone's coming back because these contracts that he wants to do are not really beneficial they're beneficial because you get the role and you get, if you're a newcomer, but if you're a veteran of the industry, it's not very beneficial. Like I don't see Robert Downey signing a contract with James Gunn where he has to play the same role in animation, comics, video games, and everything, and he doesn't get to negotiate each of his likenesses appearance across all medium. Anyone else have thoughts on that?
They do it in
Love
Marvel.
Matrix. They don't do it for like What
What
If.
If?
Yeah, only other than What If. Other than that, everything from video games and beyond that is just different actors playing it.
Yeah.
So,
Well, what
I mean,
if
I
they
don't-
have to renegotiate with the talent?
Of
It's not.
course.
Of
Yeah,
course,
it's
of course,
not just
because they
one
have to get
contract.
them for the they have to get
You have
them
to
for
pay
the
them.
voice.
It has to be a contract. You have to
And
pay
keep
them.
in
for
mind
that.
that contract's going to be activated by Zaslav after.
Yeah.
What were you going to say?
Yeah,
Bruce?
I would think that all those appearances will be made in the contract overall, not
Yeah.
just three different contracts. That doesn't make any sense from a company standpoint.
No, for a company, it makes a lot of sense to get these new contracts, and that might have been one of the. Honestly, that may have been not even James. James Gunn gave a solution to Warner Brothers' problem, where they consistently had to negotiate with Cavill and the rest of the Justice League for every single appearance across all media. All their different aspects of. And you know what? Even the new Mortal Kombat 1 was going to be an Injustice game.
It was.
Yeah, and that was canceled maybe for other various reasons too. They couldn't get the movies going. They couldn't get the actors to sign their likeness to the role. There's so much.
Well, they are doing Injustice 3. They literally and Boo confirmed that.
Well, it's not like the actors' likenesses were used in
It could be
the first two Injustice games.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have a source looking into it, Rational, and they said it's not anywhere on Threads. They're saying you're fake news. I'm sorry, I can't apologize if you're fake news.
Yeah, Rational. Fake news.
Fake news.
But I mean, that is a smart. I like that decision that every actor.
I'm rationally skeptic of any news
Why
that
not?
comes from Rational Skeptic.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I'm very skeptical. All right, we're gonna be wrapping up here soon. But yeah, thoughts on the Carol and Foggy? Awesome.
Yeah, it's good thoughts. It's good.
And
idea.
I heard
the good
they were originally planned to die off screen. That would
That
be
is
horrible.
crazy.
And then have a mid show after that. Oh my goodness.
That is crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look, Cal's
somebody's on Twitter trying to get a job.
Yeah.
Rob Liefeld.
Oh,
Crazy
wow.
man.
I'm
Crazy
not
man.
upset. I'm
Crazy
not
man of
upset.
steel.
I don't need to apologize. I'm not upset if Gal doesn't come back.
I really don't care if she doesn't come back. I really don't care.
Yeah.
Thoughts on
Same.
Greg
Yeah, but
Daniels
this
is
is
starting a writer's room to come up with ideas for the new Office series. The series will be set in a new office with new characters, but live within the same universe.
Why? I don't get bro. The show. Hey, do you, Greg? I like you, but why? Leave the whole thing alone.
Who knows? They could
That's
find
true.
another batch of talented people and it could work again, but it
I
could
don't
fail
know.
pretty good
Can
easily.
you even find funny people in those casts? I don't think so.
And Gina Carano as one
Oh
of
hell
No.
no!
That would be great.
No, that show get canceled on day one.
That would be a
Can't
real.
act. I mean, Gal Gadot's not the
Gives
best
me a
actress,
lesson.
but she's a better actress than Gina Carano.
For sure.
Let's be real. Her
Does she
career,
really talk?
her career in Hollywood's over.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
over.
for sure.
It's cooked.
It, not
Have you
because
seen
and it's
Terror
not
on the
because,
Prairie, the brilliant performance?
no, it's not
No,
because of
that shit
Disney.
is-
It's
no,
not because she lost her job with Disney. It's because she's how active she is with the online community. That's anti-SJW.
It's
No one's
funny.
gonna hire.
MegaCon is in 2 weeks in Florida,
She's gonna be there.
Yeah.
and she's making an appearance.
Okay,
And all the advertisement for her appearance
is Disney stuff.
is Disney stuff, which is
That's
like,
crazy.
what?
That's crazy.
Of course.
Well, that's where she was most famous. What else would it be?
Well, she's not promoting Terror on the Prairie in the images.
Yeah. Well, my son.
Well,
Hunter.
she's of course she's gonna milk off the Disney stuff.
There's going to be in line. There's going to be a lot of dudes with Terror on the Prairie posters waiting for her.
She's grifting off. She's grifting off for Disney work, despite
The movie
going against the
that only
grain.
make the movie that only made $2. Come on.
Well, I'm gonna have my one of my panelists, Red 5, because he's going with his daughter. I want to have him go find her and videotape her table. See if anybody's there.
No, there's
That
a
would
lot
be
of people
amazing.
there. She's
That
got
would
one of
be
the most
amazing.
poppin' tables.
It's Florida.
It's
How do
full,
you
yeah.
know?
Isn't she from there?
Thoughts
Love the
on
Florida.
James Gunn confirms Anya Chalotra has officially been cast in Creature Command as a Circe. He also teases there are more cool characters
Cersei.
played by cool actors.
That is
Awesome.
cool that
Seriously.
that Wonder Woman villain is in there. That means I think hopefully she show up in the Wonder Woman prequel TV show.
That means
She
more
has to-
gods. God.
She
Now
has
this-
to show up under Wonder Woman something.
This might
Yeah.
be. Now this is actually really good news, Jacob. Thank you. This actually could be. There could be something more to this than just the screening,
Maybe.
because the Godzilla director, said he did want to make Star Wars, and now they're having a special screening.
I think not this is not just Lucasfilms, but Hollywood in general. With the success of the movie, the Godzilla -1, there's possibly a chance where some major studio in the States might
Well,
look.
he also
might
did it on
look
a
at the director.
budget, and then it
Yeah.
fits.
Yeah.
It fits Kathy Kennedy's agenda.
Well,
that-
actors in Japan are pretty much slaves. They don't get paid.
That's
anything.
true. That's
So
true.
to hire a Japanese director, though, you know,
Why?
I think
what background does he have in Star Wars?
I mean, the
he's
Parasite.
made a big budget movie. It's not. It's made. It's very profitable.
The Parasite
How does that-
director.
I don't see how that translates to Star Wars.
The
Mike.
Parasite director.
You're just trying to make me look like a hypocrite because
The Parasite director
You are a
directed
hypocrite.
Snowpiercer, and he's directed Korean
Man.
films. And
Godzilla -1 is that's not in my opinion not comparable, Bruce. Godzilla -1 is a big difference than a documentary, which was still really well done.
No, I'm not
That's
talking
more in
about
line
that.
with
I'm talking about just taking the director of the moment and giving them a project just for no reason, just because they have one get hit. That's what you said. That's what Kathleen Kennedy does, right?
Yeah.
Disney kind of does that though. They kind of look at directors that have 1 or 2 hits and hire them.
Mhm.
They kind of did. Marvel does it a lot.
You're right, but I like this director.
I know. Your hypocrisy shows, Max.
No, but the action was well done. It was amazing. Done on the budget was made, and
Trash movie.
the directing of the actors was great too. I felt the emotion, and I don't speak Japanese.
Well, that's because they were being held hostage until the end of the movie to get their paychecks.
Oh God.
Oh.
So I can't like Japanese movies.
Nope.
Because they're not paid. Because
Nope.
they're not paid like
You're not
Hollywood.
allowed.
Even though
There you
they're
go, everybody.
superior.
Bruce said you can't like Japanese culture.
Their acting
Wow.
ability was
The way
superior.
the way they treat creators is disgusting over there.
I mean, he
People
does
die,
that.
literally
Not
die.
China.
You can't judge.
China's
Don't
bad
judge.
too.
Japan is horrible.
I haven't looked into it.
Like they treat
Not China.
Haven't those people suffered enough at America's hands? They need this from you, Bruce.
It's not the Americans doing it.
Well, if they're forcing creators to work 90 hours a week, can't go home,
That is
and they're
crazy.
dying by the time they're 40, there's something wrong.
That is
All right, I'm
something.
gonna do what
crazy.
I'm gonna do what you and Perp do. Where's the proof of this?
Hold on, the creator of
Oh.
I'll do it right now.
Okay. All right.
Hunter X. He's so sick he can't complete the series. He's only 40.
Wah.
So there. So this is my proof, you bastards.
Well, it was organized by Dave Filoni. Star Wars inspired Yamazaki to make films, and recently he said he's hoping to get a call to make one. That's great. Notice that Dave Filoni had to organize it, not Kathy.
Star Wars -1.
Dun, dun, dun.
That's right. I like the director, so it's cool.
Yeah, he doesn't care about it. He doesn't care how they treat their.
I mean, that is
No,
cool.
that's not what I said. No, don't put words in me, Aaron. I said I don't like it that Kathy just hires the director and says make what you want to make, but in this case, this director is awesome. So I kind of bending my own rules. Okay. Thoughts on Joe Coy calls the celeb crowd at the Golden Globes a lot of marshmallows, man. They're delicious, but goddamn, they're soft.
Bro, your fucking jokes suck ass. Shut the
Oh,
fuck up, my guy.
Whoa!
God damn.
Swear jar, Anthony.
He's Filipino.
Bro, like, I'm sorry, Joe. Like, you just suck. Your jokes suck ass. Nobody liked you. You suck.
All right, now-
You suck as a comedian. You suck at anything you do.
Oh, wow.
Hold on, I got to get the kitty. Anthony, you made the kitty upset. Hold on.
Yeah, he wasn't funny at all.
Yeah, he was like those jokes he was telling was terrible, bro.
I mean, this
But
is
he is
him.
funny otherwise. I've seen his stand-up. He's actually a funny guy.
Yeah,
He's not
he might be there funny, but he wasn't funny this time.
Yeah, but then he's blaming Hollywood for people not laughing at his jokes.
Yeah, like
or
bro,
being
why would they
They
laugh
weren't
at you?
funny.
Bro? They weren't funny, bro.
You see, when you make jokes about people, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, if it's a good joke and they don't feel offended by it, it's fine. But obviously, it wasn't good jokes, and they felt offended.
I think you guys are just attacking him because he's Filipino.
No,
That's
yeah,
terrible.
that's it. Yeah, because he's Filipino. No, I'm kidding. No.
I mean, come on.
But like,
Give
no,
him a
man,
chance.
He had his
I didn't watch
chances.
awards.
He won't be back.
No, he's not hosting. No,
He's
Ricky
not
Gervais
hosting
had to
again.
save that show, man.
No,
right?
he's not. He's not hosting, bro. He's done. He's never getting a call to ever host a show ever again after that.
No. I think
He's
he's
doing
talking
very
about
well
Taylor
financially.
Swift. Taylor Swift.
He pissed off Taylor. There's no going back.
He sells out stadiums. He's doing fine.
I mean, he could do
Taylor
good in
Swift sells
comedian,
out
but he's
stadiums.
not
He's
gonna
always
do
on
anything.
TV at the football games.
Yeah, that's
I
only
would do.
people.
I would
That's
do.
the only
I
reason
would,
people watch the games because of her.
yeah,
Nah.
I would do the same thing.
Thoughts on James? Thank you, Jacob, for leaving all
Oh.
this in the mailbag.
Is Taylor Swift going to be in the box of Haley Steinfeld in Buffalo? Because you know Haley Steinfeld's
my
dating the
God.
Buffalo quarterback.
Yeah, this Sunday I'll be surprised if I don't see Heidi
Yeah,
there.
you know that?
That's
Dating
not
Josh
funny.
Allen.
If
Yeah.
she's going to go to Buffalo, jeez.
In the cold.
Thoughts
It's gonna
on
be-
James
gonna be
McAvoy was
really
asked
cold.
about returning as Professor X in MCU. Anything I say will get me in trouble. I've had no contact with them.
Yes,
If they want me to come
Jacob.
back. They
Anything
need
to
to
get in
talk.
trouble, kidding.
Me and need a good script. I'm not saying anything.
So they were saying Patrick Stewart's coming back, and all of a sudden, like a week ago, they say no, he's not coming back. I'm like, what the?
McAvoy's really good, and it's
Yeah,
hard to
McAvoy's
be a good Professor X after Patrick Stewart.
Yeah, he was very good as
Hey,
a young.
Momo.
He was
Well,
good, but yeah, like they're both good.
Momo's visiting.
McAvoy
Because,
plays a good Professor X as a younger version, and
Yep.
McAvoy plays a more experienced, older mentor kind of version.
I agree.
Thoughts on Jared Hess's live-action Minecraft movie aims to avoid an ugly Sonic situation. I just can't disappoint the 10-year-olds, or they're going
If you
to
get,
murder
bro,
us.
I'm sorry, but that Sonic thing was definitely a marketing stunt. I do not believe that shit whatsoever.
It might have been,
Yeah, but other than that,
I have to
other than
wrap-
that, the Minecraft movie should be simple.
I have to wrap this up soon because Kelly is going crazy.
Yeah,
down
for
there.
sure.
One of my favorite actresses just got cast in that Minecraft
Okay, Jennifer
Jennifer Coolidge.
Jennifer.
She's an
yeah.
amazing actress.
What have I seen her in?
Everything.
American Pie, most famous from American Pie. It's
Yep.
Stifler's mom.
American Pie. She was in
Okay.
Legally Blonde, Lotus.
Now I know.
White
She
Lotus.
was on the Kat Dennings TV show for a while.
She's the original MILF.
Yeah.
She's funny as hell, though.
I mean, the
funny.
phrase MILF was coined because of her in the movie.
Wow.
She's like
right.
an icon.
Yeah.
Thoughts on Sopranos career? David Chase says that TV is getting dumb nowadays. We can't make anything that makes too much sense.
True.
It takes our attention, requires an audience to focus.
I mean, has he seen?
Shut up and make another Sopranos series, David Chase.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Has he?
We don't know
Has
if
he
he really
seen?
died.
Yeah, has he seen maybe the what do you call it?
Sopranos
Game
is
of
brilliant.
Thrones, House of Dragon, The Boys, Invincible, even Loki, all those shows that get attention. Like, I mean, guys.
Super
Although
chat, man.
he should make another Soprano TV show on Game.
Oh wow, thank you, Isaac. I really appreciate this.
Oh,
That's really great, man. Appreciate it.
Damn.
Isaac, the biggest movie fan, 1999. Wow. I don't mind Disney live action remakes. Even not at all of them are good, but some of them are good. But if you guys had to pick 3 out of them, which ones do you think you guys like? For me, it's Aladdin, The Little Mermaid, and The Jungle Book.
That's a good pick. I ain't gonna lie.
I would
Beauty and the
actually
Beast,
my
Book.
top
Little
3.
Mermaid, and
My top
Aladdin.
Top 3 would be The Jungle Book first,
Mhm.
Aladdin, and The Little Mermaid too. Top 3 as well. I
Mhm.
like Beauty and the Beast. The Lion King, not so much. Oh,
You know,
boy.
I'm gonna say Aladdin, Jungle Book, and what was the other one?
I love Mama Bear.
I mean, I'm telling you, I'm pumped for this Moana live action. I'm not even kidding. I'm really. I think it's gonna be terrific.
Mulan was a letdown.
Mulan was terrible. Oh,
It wasn't. I mean, it was all right, but
Yeah.
not even going into the just on the quality. Not even getting into the controversy of where it was filmed.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But thanks a lot, Isaac. That really helps. I appreciate it. Okay,
And
so
Jungle Book was really good too. I mean, that was fun.
Yeah.
that Mowgli. What happened to that Mowgli? I thought he was going to be a star after that. I haven't seen him anywhere.
Good point.
Thoughts on James Gunn says he's seen all the filmed Penguin episodes so far. I think it's going to be great.
How many?
I can't wait to see that later this year. That's gonna be amazing.
2 episodes.
Oh, movie quote from Mama Bear. You look like the 4th of July. Makes me want a hot dog real bad.
That's funny.
I love Jennifer Coolidge.
Thoughts on Seth MacFarlane said he's never really considered making Ted 3. I don't think you even make Ted 3 now. You just continue with the series. It's
I mean, it
Just
makes
the show,
sense.
yeah.
Why would I work with Mark Wahlberg?
Do you know some? You know the series is not fully canon to the movies.
It's a prequel.
No, but some of the
Well,
some of
there's some
the
continuity
parents'
errors.
names, the parents and the parents' names are changed. Look it up.
Those bastards.
Yeah, I found out like a couple days ago. I'm like, what?
I mean, Steph says it's a prequel, but I guess
Yeah.
I don't know.
Thoughts on Margot Robbie hasn't spoken to Lady Gaga about playing Harley Quinn. She's gonna crush it. I almost don't want to know so I can have a surprise when I see the movie. I understand that.
She's gonna embarrass Margot Robbie.
She can see it. That's why, Voltaire. That's your take.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Margot Robbie's gonna be ashamed at how good Lady Gaga kills this.
It's gonna be a different. It's gonna be a different Harley Quinn.
I agree. Her acting is leaps and bounds above Margot Robbie.
It really is.
Isaac says, Max, should the MCU? We'll end here. Should the MCU just focus on movies instead of series?
I mean, they were gonna do that, but like Disney forced them to make shows because of Disney.
I
Plus,
don't.
and it had
I
that
actually
much
think they
content.
should have both. It's just that they shouldn't do as many shows. Like, even though I'm liking Echo, it didn't need to be a series. You know, it didn't. Agatha, I don't think that needed to be a series. Honestly.
Yeah, but I mean, they were gonna focus on movies first, but like,
I think there's room
Disney
for both. There's room for both, but like I would love to do like just the idea of like the West Coast Avengers or the Young Avengers and have that on Disney Plus and have the main Avengers in the movies. That's amazing.
Yeah,
if they do that. Why can't they do that?
Because you have to introduce these characters.
They have.
They kind of
not the teenage versions of Wicked and Speed. Not yet.
Well, you do that in the show.
That's what
Wicked is being introduced in Agatha.
Of course, the show's going to have them assembling.
We don't know about Speed.
Yeah, they already hinted at this, Bruce, in the end of the Marvels.
Yeah, we got
they actually
we got
cut
the Young
more
Avengers.
stuff.
The Young Avengers. We got the Marvels with the Hawkeye with Kate Bishop and Miss Marvel, and
Anthony, Lady Gaga is the Oscar-winning actress. She could act. So stop.
Anthony, all I'm going to tell you is go watch Gucci. All right,
I don't think she could.
Lady Gaga
here's the thing: Lady Gaga's a good actress, but I
Go
don't think
watch
she could
American
play. I don't
Horror
think she could
Story.
play Barbie like Margot Robbie could play Barbie.
She's so good in
I
Gucci.
wouldn't be surprised if Lady Gaga is nominated for an Oscar for Harley Quinn.
Well,
And
Bruce,
the Stars
you,
one, she was
you
great.
can keep the show going for another few minutes if you want. I got my dog is losing.
No, that's fine. You can end. You can end it.
Yeah, you can end it.
So thank you all for watching. If you're on Bruce's channel, please give me a sub and a like over here. If you're on MME's channel, please go support Bruce. He's getting close to 1K. Great content creator, great friend.
And moving next week. I'm moving my show from Friday to Thursday nights.
Cool.
Oh, should be fun. Followed by MME.
Yeah, and I appreciate all you taking the time to stop by and appreciate all the support in the channel. I hope you have a great week. Stay warm, everyone.
Bye.
Oh yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Live long.